So, this is a kind of a riff tracks for Iron Sulfide.
Nailed it.
And... What? Did I do it wrong?
No, that's perfect.
Okay. So, I think we should do a quick round introducing ourselves as our characters in that episode.
I'm not
yes,
there.
That's right. Yes, you are.
What? Oh, right. What was the name again? Was
hello,
it Honey Bun?
My name...
No, was it this one?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Aether, and I'm going to be the voice of Merkur.
Oh, hey, I'm V. I'm everything that isn't voiced by everyone else.
Let's go for Kiss It.
I am Kesser, and I'm gonna be playing Honey Bun. The most important character in this episode.
I'm Neil, and I don't remember this. It's been many years.
Yeah.
I knew that's why I wanted to do it.
For some context,
You're
it's
an
been
asshole.
about...
Why? Why would you do this?
It's been about 4.5 years since we recorded this, and this was released about 4 years ago on April Fool's, as specifically an April Fool's episode.
I actually downloaded it on my podcast catcher, and it said 2019.
Wow.
Isn't that 5 years ago?
5 years?
That's...
It's because the YouTube thing I was looking at earlier said 4 years.
Yeah,
shit,
that's
yeah.
Oh my
that confused
God.
me too. I was like, was that 4 years ago? Am I counting wrong?
Wow, 5 and a bit years ago. So this is why Neil may not remember. And I don't think I've listened to this in about 5 years either.
I only remember the name because the name means earwax in Icelandic, and I'm playing like a unwashed weirdo.
So basically yourself.
Hey, I took a shower.
A couple of days ago.
2 years ago.
About the time this podcast came out. So the name iron disulfide comes from fool's gold. That's I think the chemical, the elemental makeup of fool's gold. I think is iron disulfide.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was funny. Are we ready for this?
Yep.
I have some memories of this, but not a lot.
I have very few memories. I remember something about like a riff on Avatar, something like that.
Oh God.
Was it that
I
one?
don't remember that. Someone else may have done that, and I not noticed.
No, I don't think there's any Avatar Airbender or Avatar Blue Cats.
No, Airbender. Something with Earthbenders or whatever.
No, there's somebody who's bloodbending.
Yeah.
But he's not actually bloodbending, he's just a waterbender using blood.
Okay, shall we start this thing? We have 3 hours to get through, guys.
Let's
Enjoy
do
it.
it.
Oh boy.
All right. So whoever is going to hit play needs to count down. So anyone who's trying to listen along can also hit play at the same time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
That's the end of the episode.
I know. I'm wondering what I was doing.
Oh, I think we're indicating that it's a blooper.
Oh,
Okay.
right. The whole episode's a blooper.
Yeah.
Wow, we're
Forgot
so
about that little
we're
joke.
so funny, V.
Neil, we may listen back to this and we remember it as the funniest thing I've ever made, but we may listen back to it and think this is the cringiest thing we've ever made.
This might get deleted. This might
And I
actually
am-
get deleted.
I am fully prepared for all of these
We're
things.
just
Yeah.
gonna upload like the beginning where we're like, well, we tried to do a thing and then we dropped it. And that's our April
Realized-
Fool's thing.
We realized 5 years ago, we had a really terrible sense of humor.
We still have a terrible sense of humor.
Yeah, but now we know to hide it behind seriousness and roleplay.
And editing.
True.
Good editing, yeah. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you, Neil. Today is Neil Appreciation Day, April the 1st. Yes.
Oh, it's been so long since I actually listened to the intro of the
Yeah.
full.
I have to skip past it every time I QC because otherwise I listen to the whole thing and waste like a minute and a half of my life.
Where angels and demons collide. One cult must
Is
find
that-
a team of heroes amongst the dregs of
So this is the
society.
voice of my friend Grover.
4 heroes
Oh, that's
must
Grover.
rise
Yeah.
for the demon empire to fall. 3 heroes and their friend Neil. 2 heroes, their friend Neil, and some guy named Rethix will embark on a perilous journey through the downright dark, haunting tombs of the Bloody Ones. With time running out, can
Are you
they
just
pull
ripping off
their
World of
shit
Warcraft?
together in time to
No, I'm
save
ripping
the
off every
world?
single inner
I
world
guess
that you
Yeah.
hear
we're
and then starting
to
as much
find
TLD
out.
as I can.
Because
Okay.
this time, it's seriously the end of the world. Welcome.
For a moment, it sounded like he changed accent.
Sulfide.
I'm in a cult.
He may have.
Yeah, are we in a cult?
You guys find yourself in a.
So yeah, when we
very
recorded this, I did that
small
as myself,
village. It's
obviously,
more
because I
like
didn't have
a
anyone else
family
recording it.
Yeah.
of like really big tents, I guess, that are easy to pick up and move, a caravan style, if you will. There
Ooh,
is
music.
a small fire
Yeah.
flickering in the centre.
You went
of
all
this
out on
kind
this,
of
man.
makeshift
I'm
camp
really
kind of
surprised you
town
don't
place.
remember any of this.
And there
It's
are
a
couple of
magnum
people
opus.
meandering around. You know that the biggest tent off to your left is in fact the bar. And
I
you
know
can
that
see that,
people
you know, some of the
commonly,
very more
like,
prominent people
bring
around,
this episode
this
out,
fire
but
are,
Yeah.
you know, they're
that doesn't
well
mean
known
I've
to you.
ever
There is,
gone back in
an
the
old
last
woman
5
in a
years and been
cloak
like, oh
known to
yeah.
be this,
Yeah,
this
let's
kind of
use
old
3 hours of
lady.
our
She's the
time
supporter of
just
this
listening to this.
well, nobody
That's
really
how I
knows
want to
she's
spend
exactly
3
who,
hours
but
listening
she's,
to
you know,
me.
part of this kind of cult thing. And you'll know her to be called Taylor.
We already spent like what 40 hours of our week
People
listening to
are sitting around
ourselves.
the fire
I spent
as
all
we
day listening to
begin this
myself. What are you
adventure.
guys doing?
So, very quickly, because this is TLD adjacent, I want you to say who you
Ah,
are,
dear.
who you play, and what your character looks like, and why you're sitting around this fire in the middle of the night in a world that is slowly falling apart. Let's start alphabetically with Casey.
Hi, I'm
I
Casey.
honestly forgot the alphabet at that
In
point.
The Lucky Die, I play Zoltana, but tonight I am playing an old.
But tonight, Kelly, I'm going to be.
I'm
A
gonna
very
be
obscure
playing-
reference to a TV show
old
in Britain
man.
called Stars in Their Eyes.
His name
where you
is Pete
Try
Popperthwaite,
be a sound alike.
and can I do that, or am I gonna get in trouble?
Yes, you can.
Copyright strike.
I just.
Little did Valonder and Casey know, but so began the ending of the copyright and reference gods.
Dude, he has like a.
That's the reference. That's where copyright gods come from.
His name is Pafit Pafaffelthwaite. And yeah, Pafit Pafaffelthwaite. And
I still to this say
he's like
say
a little
Pafit
old man with
Pafaffelthwaite
really, really
incorrectly
nice
and
cheekbones.
enjoy it.
Like just amazing cheekbones, but he's like.
I
kinda
also didn't
old
realize that it was
and-
Pete.
and
It was
a little
another
bit
Pete.
shriveled,
I just didn't realize.
And he's wearing a cloak, and he's got.
I think I was
like
too busy
a,
trying to write down Pafit
what's it called?
with an F.
A walking stick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting here because his back is aching and the fire helps.
Oh, that's kind of cute. All right, next I think is Aethor alphabetically.
Sure. I'm Aethor and I'm playing.
I get confused 'cause it sounds like it begins with an A.
Today. No, it starts with an E.
I know, but it's
who's wearing
Aethor.
mostly scavenged clothes, patched over with leaves and animal leathers that he can find. He has obviously neither washed nor trimmed any piece of himself for many, many years now. He's got leaf and branches sticking out of his
I'm
clothes.
just gonna ask
sticking
one
out of his
question,
hair,
Aethor,
sticking out of
why?
his beard. He's got a
Why
little
this?
hat
I
on
don't know.
that kinda helps with the
Literally, it's not a reference. It's not a
you can
callback
tell
to
by
anything.
the-
I just
by
want to
his
play
physical
a
stature
crazy
that
druid.
he,
Oh,
lives
it was the
rough and
voice.
wild.
The voice came
Strong
first.
and burly,
Oh.
but he is old,
Yeah.
and it's
First
starting
came
to
the
show a
voice.
little bit. He's looking around a little wild-eyed, and he just I have no idea what V has set up.
So
I'm
like
gonna
before we
assume he
started
just
this
wandered
game,
into
I
this
basically
camp
sent
and
everyone
camped
out a
in this
message
forest.
saying, "Hey, I want to do
And I was just sitting
April
at the
Fool's
fire.
one shot, and it's going to be
okay.
set
I'll take
in
it.
Diablo 3."
Who do you play on the Lucky
Yeah,
Day?
yeah.
Oh, I'm Gref on Lucky Die, and no, I'm actually Squash in Lucky Die. I'm Gref on Kino.
Okay.
So at this point, Squash didn't exist
Neil.
anymore, and I was only really playing.
Squash was stuck in
Continuance.
Cicero.
You tell me what Talus looks like right now.
Also
I
sitting
remember
at the
this.
fire with,
Neil holding
you
the
three
episode
is
hostage.
a lady who's wearing a very big midnight blue cloak. You can see that she has very long grey
did you
hair
do
that's
to our
braided that
Taylors?
goes down to her waist. You can see like the lower part of her jaw. She looks like she's been through some stuff. Like her skin is quite wrinkled. You can see there's a scar on one side of her lip that goes up to her cheek, and her eyes are bright green.
Talus is old.
It's not our Taylors. Don't worry. It's okay, Uncle Rare. No, it's not our Taylors. It's just a character happens to also be Taylors. Okay.
I am Neil.
Yeah, I was
play
deliberately
Law,
dropping in
and
all of
I
this shit
just
just
won
to
the Lucky
see
Die
what I could
thing.
get out of you guys.
And today I'm going to be playing. Are we saying what class it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I
like
did.
inverted commas class. It doesn't matter.
I'm a witch
Do what you
doctor.
wish.
I'm playing like a blood witch type thing.
Wait, were
His
you the
name
bloodbender?
is
Yeah.
Briar. And
Uh,
Briar. roll eyes, Hathor.
No, I'm actually just trying to figure out what alphabetical system we're using now, because I thought it was character names, but no.
These two hadn't given me
I at this
character
point thought
names, I'm
Casey was
pretty
spelled with a
sure
K.
No, I made my
Oh.
on this spot as an ice cream name.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Let's make something up.
So Briar is an ice cream name?
B-R-E-Y-E-R.
And so
I don't
I
know.
put this together.
Probably saying it wrong.
Everyone think about
Were-
what you
were
want
you-
to do.
were you
Some people
gaslighting
only
us?
logged into the game today, some people logged into the game yesterday,
It was an
some
attempt
people
at an
logged
ice
in the
cream
moment I
name.
make it, and
I
thank you very
understand
much for
now.
that. They had a while to think about these things, but alas, the day of recording.
Oh yeah, I also forgot we were
He's
supposed to have
wearing,
5 of
like, a
us.
peacoat.
Oh.
5 players, so
He's a
our friend Drew from
youngish
Taking
looking
Initiative was
person.
also supposed to be
Right, yeah.
playing, and I
He
think he was the
looks
Demon
like
Hunter. I
A
think.
member of My Chemical Romance.
I don't remember. I have everything
Wow.
saved in a Roll20 somewhere. And have all of their spells
Yeah,
and abilities and shit,
he
but I
has, like-
do not remember.
Okay, so he's wearing this peacoat
You need to
thing,
bur-
and he's
dig that
got, like,
out.
this
Oh, I'm gonna be digging it
steampunk
now.
vibe to
I
it, but,
already have, like,
without
started
any,
looking at all the
steampunk aspects.
stupid
I'm
shit I
trying to
wrote down for you
explain this
guys.
because this is dumb. He has like a bunch of vials of blood hanging from his like just stitched into his like peacoat. He kind of like shows them off
What the hell is a
almost as
peacoat?
trophies.
What Neil's wearing?
He
I don't know what it is.
he
Welcome
takes
to
the
my world
blood
of listening
of,
to audio dramas.
powerful magical
A man walks in, stands
and
behind the
collects
plinth.
them.
He raises a
The ones
proflet.
that
An easel!
An easel.
A Charles.
that are, like, his
Yeah,
trophies
I was just like,
of the
sure, things
blood
are
that
happening.
he got, and then he has some that he's just
But usually in audio
off
drama,
black
people
mark.
don't announce what they are
It's
holding.
powerful stuff, but he doesn't
Okay,
show
yeah,
it.
actual
Inside
plays, I
his
guess
coat.
it's
He
more.
has a bunch of blood everywhere.
My mic is awful.
A walking blood.
Is it?
He's like a blood alchemist.
Wow.
Alchemist.
Wow, I used so many words to say what I could have said
He's
right there at the
hunting
end.
for magic creatures to take blood out of.
Oh, then you're
Welcome to
telling
my
us this
world,
story.
Neil.
Okay, and finally, last but not least, Reddit.
Yeah, that's me. See, my name, Vertex. I play
Callan Morn.
someone who is play Callan Morn.
I'd forgotten how much he does that.
And
Yep,
I feel like
So-
my character
So I'm Rethix.
Oh,
I forgot he'd
no.
done that.
Dolikai Vosik.
Because I can see his
This
face
was
now
the
I'm
last
thinking about
time
it.
anyone would ever pronounce this character's full name correctly.
A necromancer or a priest of Rathma, as I like to call him, is
Gotta enjoy some commentary.
Yeah.
maybe in the same style. You know, there's a bit of.
I'm not entirely sure
bit of
why I
a
thought it would be
dark
funny to put
rose,
Grover in as a voiceover, but
streaks
I
of
think it works.
crimson.
I think it works.
He wears some kind of a metallic armor underneath these robes. He has a hood on, and
I have to say it, since
no
we're doing
little
commentary.
light
Yeah.
Outside,
So, on the day of recording,
the
we're all
face is
sitting
never quite
in the
visible because
chat
there
together,
seems to be some sort of a
and I think Neil is
shadow constantly
either the
concealing
second
his
last or the last
facial
one to join.
features.
And we're all just chatting,
What is
like
he
getting to
doing
know each
around
other.
our fire
And then
tonight?
from Neil's mic, feel free to
Dolikai
cut
is
this.
there
From
because
Neil's mic, I just hear, all right, so V, I'm gonna be
there's
completely
no
honest.
disturbance in the great circle.
I have no idea what we're doing. I almost blacked out laughing when you did that. Like right
I
into the
literally
goddamn
cannot cut that
microphone.
because we're recording over the audio.
we could,
Murder.
we could.
You can just bleep it out. Just have static faces all over us.
And I listened to the entire episode once, wondering if it was in here when you did that, and it's not. I was so sad because it made me laugh so hard.
Mergur roughly translates from Icelandic to earwax.
Merkur is how you guys would probably pronounce it because you don't know how to say
And that
it.
never gets pronounced correctly again by any of the rest of us.
A
Mega.
real letter.
Kate Zaltana says that before she says anything ever.
That's how I get the character.
Yeah, good.
Oh my
I
god,
mean, to be
this
fair, I had those letters in my alphabet and I still can't pronounce it.
Where's he from?
Rethix is Swedish.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so he has like a lot of the similar letters that
Yeah,
Icelandic
this is
does.
Murgo, but you
And I think a
roll
few
or you
extra
are,
actually.
so-
I think they
I'm
have a
going
bunch
to
more
do
letters
Murgo
with like
because
They have a bunch of
accents.
different
Accents.
tilts up of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like one brain across the big ocean. One brain.
Alright. So,
We finally
Murder
get
is
through
easy,
character
bugs,
description.
How long was that? 20 minutes?
I think so.
when Taylor's
5 minutes per
kind of
character?
like
That's pretty
good. This could have been an
stands
email.
up and leans on her staff a little bit, and she's
So we've been recording for roughly
known
16 minutes,
to you all.
Nice.
At
Ah,
some
okay,
point
okay.
in your past, you probably ran across her.
but I think like
Um,
5 of that were intro.
And she turns to you four and she says,
A really good intro.
There's been a disturbance that I feel all of you could probably help with. We are willing to pay a lot of gold.
So this
That's what
is
suits
another
you.
friend of mine, Holly.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
leave
so what's
when
that?
you're done?
Yeah,
Holly Billings
Holly I
first.
got to know through. Yeah.
Are you gonna leave
Holly
when
I
you're
got to
done?
know through my
Well,
friend
when you're done
Jay,
with
who
this
I
task,
don't
I
think
will
actually
still be here.
one of the few times I
Then
don't think he
I
actually
will move
appears in
on
any of the stuff we
with
do.
what you
I think might be this episode.
Okay.
But yeah, I met Holly through Jay, and
what is the
Holly's
task
hilarious.
Exactly.
Like Holly's an amazing role
As
player
you
too.
know,
Like
this
just
darkness
flat out
that has
amazing
invaded
human.
and
You've
begun
done
to
it, something.
invade our lands.
Yeah,
This
very busy though.
blissful eclipse
We should
thing.
not enter to anything.
We are
Huh?
trying
We
to
should not
stop
enter to
getting
anything.
any further through our land. We
Yeah,
need a
Catherine
variety of
Contrabands too.
things.
Yeah.
Murderous
She's
manacles
also
of
like
fate,
massively in on
bind the demon,
Dark Dice
the
season 2.
tears that
Yeah, that's true.
patricide for the ritual,
Right, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, she's part of the B
usual sort
team.
things.
Yeah.
And
She's not part of our A
something
team.
called the golden
Rip.
nectar of the gods. We know where at least
I don't
two
know
of
what the
these
character
things
name was,
are.
but it was like the sister of.
third, a little
Sean's
harder to
character, I
come
think.
by.
Yeah,
You
that's
look like
right.
You wish to say something, young man.
I'm not gonna remember.
Nope.
There's no way I'm gonna remember.
Especially with all the voices in my head.
Nothing to say here. Just keep on talking. Like, which of the three things do you miss? I'm hoping not the golden god thing, because I don't want to mess with no gods.
It's called the golden nectar
Voice
of
first,
the
character
gods.
second.
My order, the order of Caden. We are desperately trying to find these things, but
He just cracked himself up.
Yeah.
I'm funny. Fuck you.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, she was not kidding her. She was indeed talking about the Order of Caden.
we know where the murderous manacles of fate are, and the tears of patricide are. There is this
For
tomb
max
called the
familiarity,
Tomb of the Bloody Star.
I just had to
And
start
you
throwing
shall
stuff
find
from
them
TLT
down
at
the
you
bottom
guys.
path.
I don't believe it says that on any character sheet or anything.
Right at
I think you
the
threw that in a moment.
Wanna see
No,
past
it's written in there.
imps,
It's written in my
demons,
notes for sure.
and warlords.
Did you say warlords or warlocks?
I might have said warlords, yes. I was hoping you didn't pick that up, but never mind.
But which is it?
Warlord.
Oh, shit.
Yes, that is exactly the response I should expect.
Is this how you go into making
As
one-shot
usual,
characters? You just
on
pick
these
a voice and go with
excursions,
it.
things aren't quite
Well,
as easy
yesterday I
as they
very much
seem.
created the voice
We
as the
know
character
it
was
is within
shown
the
to me.
place called the Tomb of the Bloody Star, and that tomb is within a complex of bloody tombs. It's not easy to distinguish which one of these 4 tombs it is, unfortunately. The other tombs are called the Tomb of the Bloody Dragon, the Bloody Inquisitor, and the Bloody Vengeance. We need you to find out which one it is. Just go down
Why
and
is
get the
that
items.
funny? These dumb bloody
You're up to
names.
the task.
Because it was
I
based
will
on the
go
3 main
only
characters at the time.
2 other people are
Oh.
interested in Two.
Should have added another that's like just bloody hell.
3 other people gotta go.
Damn it.
I suppose I will be one of those other 3 people then.
Pafit just coughs and nods.
Excellent. I'm glad you've all
I think
agreed.
Casey's character hasn't
It
said
makes
anything
the
in
rest of
character.
this
Casey's
podcast
character
a lot
hasn't said
easier.
anything in
In
character.
character yet.
Flunder was unfortunately very, very wrong. This was not going to get any easier.
That's a bit of a fourth wall break there.
Oh no.
It's this magical spell called the Fourth Wall Break. If you would kindly make your way towards the bar, the innkeeper there, he will give you some provisions that will help you along your task. He might have a better idea of exactly where within the desert this place is.
What is this podcast you speak of? I do not recognize this word.
No.
It's this magical way of, you know, how sometimes you can
So
cast
Rethix
magic
didn't really
spells
say
and talk
anything in the lobby
without
when we
moving
were
your
waiting.
lips.
Yep.
He
It's like
barely
that.
said a word, and I was
Much
genuinely
larger,
nervous that he was going to
more
hate the
global
whole thing.
scale.
I mean, my intention was to make him hate the entire thing, but I was
I,
really nervous because he hadn't said anything at all.
He was so
don't
quiet.
He
know.
was saving
What
himself.
Do the rest of you trust this? This seems very sketchy to me.
I've never heard of it before, so I'm not afraid of it.
I suppose that is one way of looking at it.
We're only here for about an hour or two, so I think we should just do it.
Oh, that was a lie.
And so they did.
Right. I stand up and walk away.
And conveniently, you walk into the pub. Within the pub, there are a couple of like pathetic-looking tables and chairs. A lot of them in like sort of like knocked over.
We
not
didn't
quite
have.
as proper as
No, we did
probably
have the
used to
leaky
be a
bucket at this
fighting
point.
The
Yeah, you
smell
just didn't
of,
include
like,
it.
Yeah.
ale
Because you
and
hate me.
wine is quite
Yeah.
heavy in the air.
Was
And
made
there's
up.
just
Missed an
one
opportunity.
At one, I think.
sad-looking older man
Kino.
there with like tufts
Yeah,
of
true.
white hair, and he's holding a mug, and you know the traditional thing of like spitting into the rag and cleaning out the glass. Just the old man standing behind the
Speak
bar.
into the rack? Does it
Yeah.
speak into the cup?
No, you
What
can
are
put it
we
either.
looking for?
Oh,
What are
crazy.
we in a bar for now?
Yeah, that, I forgot to.
Oh my god! You guys get
Not even 5 minutes, guys.
He's giving you resources that you won't find useful.
I believe it's a stereotypical starting place of adventurers such as this. Have you not been on adventures before? I mean, this
Rethix is on
usually
board.
where you
I
sit
can
at a
guarantee
bar or a
Rethix is on
tavern or
board.
Around a campfire. Surely you have done this before.
My mom always told me life was one big adventure, so I've just been on an adventure since I was well over 100 years.
Did your mom ever
Talking
tell
so
you life
fast.
was a box of chocolates?
Oh, God.
No, my mom was all there in the head. She just knew at the bottom knew what's in the pocket box.
Okay, so let me.
What a bad joke.
Leo's just trying to keep up.
Locations, right? Do we have
This
the
guy?
locations? We don't know where one thing is.
So you're looking for potentially three things. One, she says, raising four fingers. Three things. One is the manacles of
it's
the
happening.
murderous manacles of fate. Shut up.
Visual jokes.
The murderous
not
manacles of fate. The second one is the tears of patricide, and the third one, where she doesn't exactly know where it is, but know they need it, is called the golden nectar of the gods.
Yeah.
She gave you the information.
So they were all
that
gonna be found in the same
manacles
place.
And that the tears could be found at the bottom of a tomb called the Bloody Skull.
There was never any ability
Yeah.
to find
Quite
more
neat,
than
because
one.
they didn't know exactly which one of the four tombs out in the bloody tomb place it was, because there were four
You just
tombs
said four
there.
tombs, even though you just
Yeah, I
described
think I
three.
meant
the Bloody
three, yeah.
Inquisitor and the Bloody Vengeance.
Okay.
So it's
Plot
the
hole.
traditional Diablo 2 thing of
Stop
like,
looking
I
at my
don't know
plot
which one
holes.
is Terra Rushes 2.
I never played.
Oh, we're gonna start looking at your
Diablo.
moves.
Me neither.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Well, you guys are missing out.
Yeah.
Terra Rushes runs were the best.
Yeah, so this is like
Yeah, there you go.
100% ripped
And
straight
this
off
dude
of
in here probably knows
Diablo
the
3.
location
Yeah,
of
Diablo
the,
2. Just
tomb.
Diablo 2 is
And
always a
yes, supplies
shitty
you.
level 2 area is
I'm
always
gonna
the
walk
desert.
over and
Yeah.
bop him on the head.
And I thought I've got a dumb
gently with my
idea
stick,
how we
a
can
la
start
Yoda.
this, and I have a dumb idea where it's gonna go.
What do you think you're doing?
Listen, young man.
Travis!
I don't know why I changed my voice, but suddenly I've decided that this is my voice. You're gonna give us the information we seek.
Well,
We need it.
Are you the four that Talus was roped into this? Are you the four idiots? I mean, brave adventurers.
Yeah, that's us.
Right.
I feel like that's
okay.
not what you said
Well,
in the moment.
I may have
better
cleaned
make a
up some of the
copy
stuff.
this for the next
You
group.
fucker.
It might
he
also have
does
been
it,
like
he does it
Travis
based
just
on stuff
improvising
like
something.
And he pulls up and he presents you with a very
Yeah,
crudely
maybe.
drawn map.
I think
which looks like a
it
series
did
of
stick to the
dashes
script
that
pretty
lead
well
on, like,
actually
this
on
very
this
crudely
one.
drawn map, which is
It didn't
normal.
know
I
us
mean,
well
I did
enough
clean
yet.
them up a lot.
And
Yeah,
he's drawn like
yeah.
these four squares.
Well, no, we'd been
in
doing
a
Dark
slightly
Dice with him
bigger
for a while at
square,
that point,
And
right?
he's put an X in the
Yeah,
bottom left
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it must be.
And he's drawn these little
Yeah.
crude, like
It's during,
uh,
probably
no,
during the
he's
time
just done
of
little X's,
recording
not
it's
doing
the
anything
most.
else because
Yeah, true.
He doesn't
Yeah.
make it anyway. It's like
You'll find that between two really big dunes of sand, and there should be an obelisk in the center of it. You'll probably see it when you get to the top of it. Gotta be careful of that. too.
Big
There's,
dunes with an
Uh-huh.
obelisk in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
And
yeah.
there's these swarms of flying beetle things.
An actual
They're, like,
accident. I did not
honestly
intend that.
And how many people
Yeah.
have
The
tried
next
this
subject
before?
for
Between
speed
you and
art.
me, you gotta be like the
Freud would have a fucking field day with you, huh?
But I find these things.
I love Dick. That's not a
Crazy
Freudian
lucky
slip.
That's true.
Except there's four of you, so
Well, that's okay. One of us will probably die on the way, and then
Counting on it. Let's go.
It sure makes it sound ominous to travel with you.
well, you know, I don't know this youngin, but I've seen some things in my time. I'm an old man, you see, and it happens. People die.
Don't worry about it. Do you have any illnesses that I need to know of?
do I have any what?
Blood condition? No, not you.
Rude.
Any what? Who, me?
How's the blood in all of you?
That's a shirt.
Honey,
Are you well?
That's a really weird question to ask. Like,
Well,
you don't just go up to a person and ask them how their blood is. That's a little bit of a weird question.
Anyone who's looking in the direction of the barkeeper, he just suddenly these kind of potions that were on top of the bar. He very surreptitiously and very silently puts them underneath the bar, two at a time, hoping that nobody's noticing.
No, we're not throwing our lives away with nothing to show for it. You're gonna give us some drinks? Yeah, that's what these bars do. They give us drinks, yeah?
I can give you a drink. Hang on one
I have
sec.
no idea what this voice is.
I have no idea what you're doing with it, but it's hilarious.
I'm quite capable.
oh, okay.
I think we should revisit the matter of the blood thing. Personally, I don't have much in the way of blood for obvious reasons. But
It's a metaphor for power in any sense.
What the hell was Rethix playing?
I think he was just
quite
playing a
potent in
Skellyman.
that case.
He was a
Concentrated, one
necromancer.
might say.
I got blood to spare. Anytime I prick myself, it just leaks out for days.
Noted.
These two, and she points to Neil and Rethix's characters, whose names I've completely forgotten.
As has everybody else.
Yep.
And he's
We
like,
talked over it, so.
these two make me a little uncomfortable there.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine. My mom always told me it takes all kinds of life to make a trip happen.
You're leaning very hard on Gref there.
I was told to make a Diablo character.
That's what you're telling me.
I bet you're not proud when you ended up not being in Diablo.
Yep.
If anyone were to say your chances, how well do you think you're gonna do?
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
Like a 5.
I don't remember which one of them is a high number.
Okay, us two will see you later. We need to go now. Do you have supplies?
I'll grab the bunch of supplies.
Yes, you can grab the supplies.
Well, it's kind of what I was wondering, because I
Oh,
made all these
shit.
potions here, but you don't think you're gonna make it, so I don't want to waste them. They're a lot easy to make.
No. Give me the potions.
It's fine. I got them.
He's so lucky enough.
I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit
I-
murder on the head with my
There's
staff.
4 of us.
I would like.
Are we sure there's not 5?
A social contest, please. In this version of the game, we're not playing D&D or anything at the moment or whatever. He's going to roll a bunch of V8s to
Yeah.
determine on his social stat, and if he gets a 7 or 8, then he's succeeded on one of those dice. That's it.
Yeah, so I made... So I've made systems before.
Can he find the button
I
labelled
made a
social
system called
contest?
Spiced with Thirsty, and I decided I needed to make an even simpler system for the dumbassery that this was going to be.
Yes.
So I made it as
That's the
super
first
simple as
person to
possible. It
press
was D8s and D10s and D12s of damage.
What am I
And it's
rolling
like,
for?
this is a success, this is a fail, that's it.
Because
Everything else will work
you're
out
a
as we
guy
go
at
along.
the moment who seems the most competent and the least scary.
Why is that?
I'm currently in the process of trying to write out the system a little bit, so that people can play it.
Interesting.
And I realised how many
Oh, holy
holes and
shit,
how dumb it is.
Yes,
and
don't.
I think it's kind
Don't
of
do it, don't do it.
Scary.
What the fuck?
Can I use that and get this potion?
This is the
I
player
just-
that you gave Callan Morn to.
It's kind and
She rolled
sweet
3 8s.
old man.
So that someone knows what I'm yelling
Oof.
about.
This is, I don't even know.
I don't want you to waste 3 8s on 3 8s.
Shit.
You whacking Murgold on the head.
I gave it a shot.
You whacking Murgold on the head
Yeah,
seems to
it's
give
close
this
enough.
guy an idea, like maybe you're not as dumb as you appear. And he reaches under and he pulls up 4 resource potions and 4 healing potions.
I don't think we
take them
ever
all
use the
and
resource
store them
potions.
in
No.
a little sack on my back.
Because I may not have figured out what
take them
balance
all?
is in this game.
Yes.
No.
No.
You're not
You
gonna
gotta share.
share them with your companions?
Yeah, well, look, I'm your doctor.
No.
You
I
are?
got no doctor time now.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna put them all in my backpack, and if you need one, just holla.
Holla!
Okay.
I want one of each.
I'll split them among the group.
Okay.
I'm such
each
a
of
power
you
gamer. I can't let anything
should
go.
have an inventory now 2 healing potions and 2 resource potions.
2.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
I think we
'cause
started
I
with one
said
each.
Before we started the game, everyone has one of each.
Yeah, there we
Well,
go.
I don't know
There
where
you
to
go.
put that, so
What a
I'm
memory.
Just gonna...
Just doodle it down somewhere. It really doesn't matter. You may not even get the chance.
It really
to use
didn't
them.
matter.
So we got the map, we got the drinks. Now we just gotta get to the location with the big 2 spherical orbs with the big long obelisk in between them.
Let's do that.
It took the group nearly half an hour to make a dick joke, and yet no one noticed. Let's take stock of how long before another is made.
My genius is unrecognized in my times.
The tent, which is known as the bar. As you leave, you see a little
Oh, I
sign
snorted in the
above
background
door.
there. I was laughing at my own
Thank
jokes.
you for leaving Bowbridge
We all
Bar
end up
and to
laughing
make
at our
your
own
way
jokes in
out
this.
into the
Like,
desert.
it's just too funny.
Of course it was.
Of course it would be.
I just want to point out that we have no idea where we're actually going because in order to read a map, you need to know where the location is.
Now,
We
this,
have no idea where we're going.
if you look at the drawing here, I'm pretty sure this arrow over here counts as us. And if we keep moving, you can see the arrow moves because this is Diablo.
This is
You
not
piece of
Diablo.
shit.
So we just follow the arrow.
So this is where Lark
It's-
learned to
it's
use
not
the
Diablo,
compass.
It's,
You should not have used Medgar as a tutor.
Because Diablo, we don't want to get sued. Thank you, Aethor. So you guys have this magic.
I went through the episode and I counted up every time we possibly made a copyright infraction. It was
I
like
remember.
170 something. It was a lot.
You can see like that little area, like you can see it's fleshed out, and there's like little castle, little tombs drawn on there, and an obelisk, and you can see where you are, and it's filled out with like little pictures of the tents and everything. But between here and there, your map is not filled in. You just know that if you head in a rough direction and walk around,
It'll start filling in
Fine.
because it's Diablo.
so
It's
it
not
looks
Diablo, it's
like
legally
if you keep
distinct.
heading north,
Legally
essentially
dis-
you come
distinct.
to it.
El Demono.
Yes. It is, no, what is it called? Not Bikram. Bellum.
Mm.
Okay.
That is the
Who
telltale
gonna
sign
be
of
in charge of the map?
players that are just. Okay,
Um,
please
I
move us
will
towards
be
the plot.
taking the thank you. Let's go this way.
That's a smart move. Okay, I just need to pay attention to that. Okay, you guys are heading north. The
More
sun
music.
is like
Is it
it's
Neil?
pretty down. Like you're not
Wow.
quite at midnight yet. It's dark and horrible. And some of you are walking around with torches or a little ethereal glow around you because you're magic.
I can't hear it.
And you guys make
It's
your
so
way
quiet.
north out of the
It
little
is.
tent area and into the desert.
I was be like, oh yeah, we could ask you like
and the
what
ground is just, like,
you
it's
decided
real-
to
it's
put in the
real
music,
hard
but I
to
don't
say.
think
There's
you
no
remember
real,
anything
like,
of this episode.
pathway. You're just trying to make your way
No,
there.
couldn't tell you.
Do-
As you're
Do
making
you remember
way
your
north,
obsession with blood?
to give you guys
No.
I'm just going to do it traditional, not Diablo stuff. As you guys are making your way north, you just suddenly hear this kind
I'd
of like
forgotten the obsession with blood too.
noise as it comes like approaching, screaming from the left-hand side. You see these small little imp-type creatures. They have like shock
Let's see if
of
I can
dark
recognise
hair.
who
They're
the imps
holding
are.
These kind of like spear-type
Okay.
things, and another ones are holding like these really big swords, and they come crashing towards you. There's about 4 of them, and we're about to go into combat.
The one of my my blood vials. The blood glows like glow sticks in one of them, and I shake it like the glow stick. So that we have light.
Neo, this is what it's like playing with you some days.
I know, but I can't help it. I'm stupid. What do you want me to say, man?
I want you to fucking apologize.
Excuse me, what is he supposed to apologize for when everyone else has to play with you, Aethor?
Yep.
I think I at least don't randomly make my blood vials into glow sticks.
No, but you are in the session. And I think that's offense enough.
I rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6.
I think you just roll again.
Yeah, just roll again. Or paper, scissors, rock, or you.
I
didn't have any rules.
Aether just telling people what to do.
I got it.
I had no rules.
Can we count how many times he does that?
Really likes to eat the waffle plate.
And right to the bottom. All right. I'm gonna say the four of you are kind of standing together. In whatever arrangement you
Is
guys
that more
decide that
music?
you're gonna be, we'll make it
Neil.
up as we go along because that's the nature of this particular
Neil, did you
game.
have nothing to do that day?
And you're surrounded on your left-hand side by four of these guys who are basically, I'm gonna say,
This took weeks to make.
Yeah, it did.
So we have a
Yeah,
dude
especially
with,
with all the
dark
guest
hair, we have
actors.
a dude with a dagger, we have a dude
Yeah.
with a spear,
Yeah.
and we have a dude with a really big sword.
And we did
So
like
that's how
do
we
some
did
like
the
solid
note
cutting in
computer
this episode.
Yes.
Like
Okay,
this is
walking
edited.
around there, it's the
This was
feet.
probably like
Gold.
5 hours.
That's me.
No, this was only about 3 and a bit hours
Oh,
recording.
okay.
It wasn't actually that long, but like we did cut out like
Can
crap.
make it real
What
fun
wanna
for
do?
you with all those peas.
And the 2 copyright infringements.
Yeah, the ones that would have actually
Your
been
character
suitable.
sheets,
Yes.
if you're attempting to do something magical, at the end of the
And
magical
one,
effect, there is a
oh,
bracket
what's it
with a
called?
number in
Slander.
it. So that is how many resources it
But we don't
takes
talk
to
about that one
use.
We
anymore.
don't talk
Make
about
up
how much I
whatever you
hate you.
Yep, it's. I wasn't gonna come up with a list of spells because I thought that was silly. Because let's just kill things, and just describe what it looks like. So yeah,
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
So I'm
That's a good
gonna-
magic system.
my
Yeah, the
staff
magic
is gonna,
system was
like-
literally just like
my
a
staff
bracket
lights
next
up
to the
and I
end of
get this wicked
magical
grin that
attack,
goes
and it
all
just
the
said how
way.
many.
It seems to make my
how many
cheekbones even
resource
more
points you used?
magical and beautiful. And which you're like, why
Magic
is
is
it
beautiful.
old man
Magic is
cheekbones
beautiful,
so
yeah.
beautiful?
What is this
But they are.
song?
And
I don't know.
What is
Neil.
that? I
Is this improv?
don't know what that is.
No, I think she's just fantasizing about cheekbones.
Is that on the first soundtrack?
Speaking
I
about P-pop
don't
plates,
think so.
cheekbones, they're real nice.
Then what was
You
it?
have to listen to
That's
the
all I
podcast, you
used.
never guess they're not scripted.
I just had a moment.
I don't know, Neil.
What have
I
had
was
it
like, I
been?
know
Like
I'm
this-
supposed to be describing a thing,
like,
but
did
I
this come
completely
out
forgot what I was
after the
doing, and I just
soundtrack?
imagined Pete Postlethwaite, like
No.
Pete Postlethwaite's face on like
No.
Yoda's
No.
body, and that's exactly what my character looks like.
okay.
I have no idea
So,
then. I guess
the-
you'll have to go and dig through the project files and
his staff
What
lights
do
up
you
still
with
have
a
them?
wicked grin, and he kind of like hops up, like you're like.
By the
kind
way,
of
you guys
surpri-
missed
also
like
kinda
2 minutes of
surprised at how, like,
Casey
fucking
just
agile
fawning over
like,
people
old
off of weight.
crunch
oh,
old
people
man is.
for it, yeah.
And he brings his staff down
Okay, I think
real
I
hard on the
recognize
head
it
of
now.
one of the minions, and I want to say
Hear a nice crack and a thwack. Okay.
It sounds like
So-
I took the
Shit out of
strings
this
out of it.
yeah, he does.
Okay. So you do your physical weapon damage. I put down voodoo doll, but I'll replace it with staff because yeah, that's way more fun.
No,
Alright,
a voodoo doll is way more fun
here
than a
it says- I
staff.
found it. Oh, it says voodoo doll.
Standing in the
The
corner
thing is-
going like, hemorrhoids, hemorrhoids. That's way more fun.
I want my-
Yeah, but I
my
think this is
staff.
a result of
standing
not
at the back.
So the
reading
first-
character sheets.
Yes.
The first thing you do is you roll a physical contest.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry.
Yep.
Here we go. So I got
Yeah,
a
this is banger music.
7.
So far, Casey's rolled 4 8s, a 7, and a 6. So
Let's have a look.
Neil's on point
so
for
mad when he
number
listens.
counting.
Yeah.
He's
Neil's
gonna
is
be
going to
super
play
mad.
poker.
I'm bad at
What's
something.
going on to be so good. Well, this defense rating is low, which is a 6 and above to hit. So yes, you hit it. Let's do some damage as you Rafiki the shit out of this thing.
I got an 8 with my damage. That was what the
Rafiki the
first one was.
Right.
I think that's what
Oh,
Casey
I
said.
see. Okay.
I think so.
Disparity.
Yeah, you guys hear a resounding crack on the
I
top
wanted
of
to
this
make the
dude's
armor
head.
super easy.
Yeah.
So it was like
it's super
low,
gross.
some,
he has
and a
taken
lot.
some damage. Okay, cool.
And then I go.
I just wanted to make it really easy.
Oi.
And it accounts for everything: agility, what you're wearing.
Everything.
Yep, the whole thing.
Alright,
Your
Easy.
your toughness of your skin. Like I couldn't be dealing
I
with it.
regret everything and nothing
Yeah,
at the same
it's keeping
time.
it easy.
You would come only to regret everything.
Okay, so these two dudes. So we're going to say the one with the big ass sword and the one with the spear are all going to attack the freaky looking.
I think partway through this
dude in
fight, I regretted
robes,
having 4 of them.
You may genuinely just disappear one of them because, yeah, you're
Okay.
describing them by weapons and that does nothing for me,
Even
Aether.
additional letters,
Just call him Da.
Takai.
Call him Da.
Takai. Nailed it. Right, Takai. Perfect. That one failed. That one failed as well. So basically, they go to attack you with a big sword and go. Shh. down one side of you, and the other one
I
goes
think
to
at that
stab you
point
with a
I was
spear, but it's almost
like when
your
we were
body
doing
just parts
minions and
around the
minion
spear
attacks.
and then, like,
Yeah,
shoots
like
back in
generally
again,
in
'cause you've got
TLD, it
one
was like
totally
I was
fucked it.
describing them by like one key
Alright,
thing
that's
when we
those
had
two.
multiple
And then we're
enemies.
gonna
Yeah,
go
I
for
I remember
Dagger
you
Guy
doing
is
that,
gonna attack
and I
the
know it helped a
crazy
bunch for
Rafiki
other
guy.
people, and it helped when you wanted to designate who you were
And that
attacking.
failed
But for me,
spectacularly.
Eighth, though,
And
it
you
was
see
just
these
like,
daggers just,
oh
like,
yeah, there's a
flying
spear
past your
guy, an
head,
axe guy,
and then
a
two of
fist
those
guy, and
daggers
a knife guy. And I just sat there like, they're
As you
guys.
matrix your way, the other guy
4
goes
guys.
to smack you in the side of the head with his bare hands, 'cause he has
I
like a
kind of
dark hair
appreciate that now where we're in TLD and also in
no.
Sprouting, where I had to be a little bit more descriptive on
Casey,
who
what's
you're
your
fighting
defense
because they actually mean something.
Yeah,
They're just not nameless enemies anymore.
Okay,
They're not
then
just
he
goblins.
clocks you in the
Yeah.
back of the head as you like,
goblins.
you know,
I don't think we'd ever fought a
utterly
goblin.
Matrix, not Matrix,
No.
because someone gets sued your way out.
They're
of
not
this.
gonna
Not in
get
the
sued
Sprouting.
for saying the names of
Yeah, no,
mutants.
definitely not in Sprouting. Maybe I should like create one of the robots in the Orange Valley. Just call it Goblin. Goblin. Oh, Goblin. There you go.
You're not gonna get sued for being like, I matrixed my way
Just
out of this.
Music
No, you-
goes down.
Instead of a goblin, it's an orc, and you call him a cybe orc.
Copyright cards.
They were,
Gork.
and they were keeping score.
You take
You keep that line in, but you never say how many there were.
Yep.
annoyed if that
Only
hits
the
back
gods
of the
know
head,
now.
it's more damaging to your
Me.
pride and everything, but you still take 6
Sad.
damage.
I don't like, fuck, I have to do math.
Yeah, so you should be at 94 hit points.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, come on, Casey, you have 109
Alright,
negative
so
6.
Out of the 4,
I
only
think
one
it's
of them
because
hits
nobody
they-
looked at their character
they
sheets and
don't
nobody knew
have
how
a
much
lot
health
of
they had.
physical-
I'm gonna admit, I don't think I looked at my
Alright,
character
so
sheet
next
either before we
is,
just started recording,
Guy.
but I at least then read.
What do you wanna do? Oh, we should
This is
also
chaos.
add
I'm
that
totally
Kai
fine
has
if
a
people haven't
bunch
read
of
stuff.
companions.
Before the game started, Vlonda forgot to mention the skeletal companions of the necromancer. Epic
Yeah, that
demon
was my
skills
bad.
right there.
Oh wait, can I listen?
Do I have them with me now, or are they just...
You have 2 of them, I believe.
Okay,
I
okay.
believe you have 2
Yeah.
minions.
I believe it was written on the character sheet.
Doesn't
I
Yeah.
never said it out
Um,
loud
can I just
because
order
I
them to
assume
go
people
ahead
read their
and
character
fodder, you know,
sheets.
die for me because,
Basically, you
Ugh.
can command all of your minions to do something as an action. You can't then also do like something else.
go, go,
Um,
go, go.
Just because you were
Cool,
super
cool,
difficult
cool,
for me
cool,
and had to invent yet another new set of rules for you. You fuck. But yes, you
Every
can
game I've
command
ever
them to
DM'd
attack
with
things.
Rethix, I've had to create
I
new
just snap my
specific
finger
rules for him
I
and his ideas.
point at the thing with the big sword, and I just whisper something, and the skeletons go.
Neil request, can you put that in stereo, please?
It was definitely stereo. That was for sure. It was absurdly stereo.
I believe I gave you a Raising the Dead thing, and it will tell you how much you can hit for.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so the minions only get 1 DM.
But the episodes generally actually are in stereo anyway, right?
Great, look at that. One and a
Yeah, because the music
that's
has
what
to
they
be
did
stereo,
nothing.
even if the vocals are
One
not.
of them goes over there, looks super menacing, at the one with the big sword, and then kind of like backs
Yeah, so we
away,
don't
stepping,
record
like,
in
under a little bit
stereo.
of fear,
We
does
all record in
absolutely
mono
nothing
because
he's
our
done one.
mics are
The other
only
one
pick up mono.
attempts to go for
Yeah.
it, like the other skeleton, he's
So
gonna
yeah,
have
like
this one,
if
and you
you're
see him,
listening
like,
to
launch
podcasts
forward, but
and
just
you can
the
see
guy with the
both
big sword just, like, take a
tracks,
step to the left.
yeah, like
and
generally
easily
speaking,
dodge
they'll
your
be in
minions.
stereo anyway because music.
That's your go. You also have a verbal response to them if you want.
curse words, expletives, you know.
No, clearly you look at them and go, mediocre.
Oh, Mad Max just came out.
Yo, what? Sorry.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh right, yeah.
It's now Murder's go.
Merker's like just looking wild-eyed around and sees that everybody's just kind of slung into action. So he throws himself into the ground and he's like digging his hands into the mud. And as he does it, wine starts sprouting up around all the imps and start trying to restrict them.
Okay.
So
I
have
thought
no
you
idea
said
how this spell works, but it
wine,
just
like
says
the
wine.
drink.
He did.
I did. And I will continue to do so for the next 3 hours.
Okay.
For the next 2 years.
So what that translates to is that my
5, I think I
guys
still
that
say
you're doing
vines.
this on have to be
Yeah.
a physical 8 with their 1d8s each. You're doing it on all 4 of them, but I detected only 1. Is that
Oh,
okay?
okay. I'll go for I'll go for
Did the music stop?
the
Yeah.
axe
Neil
guy,
touched
sure.
it off when we're iffy.
Big sword dude. Close.
Yeah, big. Didn't you say axe guy? Oh, no. Like one of them.
Yeah,
that's
you can see
attacking-
it does not help me for
I
some
hear it
reason.
now.
Okay, so make sure you guys strike off, if you're using spells, strike off your resources. Okay,
How do I know
for
how
you-
much resource that costed?
as I said earlier, there is a bracket.
This is probably
at the
why
end
it
of
cut
the
off.
magical
It got
abilities
really
with a number.
rulesy.
That is the cost of
Yeah.
your resources.
In my very
that I'm
rules-like
not using.
system.
This is like my most expensive spell, and it's the most useless currently. Fuck it. No, the vines wrap around him and crush him. I'm using single target magical attack.
Okay, cool. So what quest do you do? In that case, you will need
Yeah,
to
so
roll
the
a
restriction is
magical
clearly
contest.
meant for bosses and shit. And I was just
That's 2d8.
trying my
Two magical
spells.
Yeah,
Just try 'em
if you
out,
just
see what
click the magic
happens.
contest button, it should work.
That's a 7 and a
Hey!
3.
So yeah, I'd use
You
Roll20. It's the
succeed.
first time
That
I'd ever
does
used
the thing.
Roll20 to make a
And I do
unique
17
character
damage.
sheet for everyone.
Wow, you
And
guys
I
are
had to
fucking
learn
this
a
guy
little bit
up.
of how to put everything in and
You
make all the
basically,
macros,
send
and
these
some of them
vines
didn't
up
work
and
anyway.
around this dude
I remember
and,
mine were-
crush him
So,
from, like, you know,
yeah.
like, how, like, sometimes you get those.
Drew's character sheet was a fucking
imagine,
mess.
like, a really big jelly
I
bear.
wonder if we still have them
And
anyway.
I
like,
do,
you squish
yeah.
the middle,
Oh, I
and the
wanna
middle
go look at them.
contracts, and your
So I
head
still
just,
have the
like, explodes out a
Roll20
little bit.
instance,
That's kind of what's happening.
which is where I
Ah.
grabbed a lot of
Oh,
my
he's-
information for
he's
the
still alive.
scenario that I'm making.
Gotcha.
He's still
And yeah, all
alive.
the character sheets are on there.
Yeah. Don't feel bad for him. You're doing this to him. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to
And
pretend to be
next up,
sympathetic
last
while
in the
also
round
doing the
is Rhea.
horrendous thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take
I feel really bad for what I
2
did.
blood vials off of my jacket that go blood from creatures that blood you should never mix. And I'm gonna throw them and make a magical blood explosion, doing the 3 target magical.
Never
attack
mix the
damage.
streams.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yep.
Which 3 are you gonna target?
Was
So
this
this
part of
guy
his
that's almost
skill set,
down,
or was that just Neil in a
and then
haze
2
of,
other random
you
ones.
know what?
How do I make
Yeah.
blood magic? I don't know.
How do you make it
man.
explosive with blood?
We'll go sure.
He's
Okay. All right. And you need to make a magical contest.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay. So
I just
within
made
8,
character
you
sheets and I
do
walked
the
away.
thing.
I'll let you guys go for
So
it.
We'll take that 15 as your damage. I assume that's.
Like I said previously, epic DM skills.
Okay, so
Very much
through
so.
the air goes
I am
the way
at
the
least
blood
enjoying
of
it.
a really enraged turtle and the blood of a basilisk. And together they just make the worst explosion.
pulling it out of my ass.
in all of
Oh, I can
history.
tell.
As these
I'm
three
sorry, you're
creatures
talented,
take
but that was
15
very
damage.
obvious.
The dude with the big sword
Didn't you
clutches his
collect
throat as the
basilisk blood
begins
at
to
some
pour
point in
and,
TLD?
burn through his flesh.
We do.
He's dead.
That
Now
definitely
you
had
know
not
you can
happened
make
yet.
an explosive.
Spear guy and dagger guy just clutch
No,
their
no, 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 no.
faces and
Use the blood.
Yell out in the no, my beautiful
Right?
face. Yeah. as
No,
they,
you get the
like, melt
poison
down.
from basilisk.
Yes.
All right.
Who
Oh.
was
John
that?
Neal.
There was a
Question,
goblin.
Does that deplete
Yeah.
my health as well?
There was a goblin?
Yes,
All of
I
your
leaned in
magical
because the goblin was
abilities
talking.
deplete your health.
Oh, then it's thirsty.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that
the
sounds
thing.
about right.
Basically,
Yep.
I need
So I
all
believe the goblin was supposed to be
magical
thirsty,
essence of
and I
blood
think
around me
the
because some magic.
next creature coming up that has a
Yeah,
voice
because
line, I
magic.
think is
So-
probably Drew.
The more blood
Okay.
vials I use, the weaker I become.
You really called everyone you knew.
It all takes a
I
bit
kinda
of your
did.
life to- yes.
Almost everybody who lived in my
Okay,
house appeared in this
defeat.
episode.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who's the closest to me right now?
Dude with a shock of black hair.
That's the one who bought me on the noggin, right?
Yes. Yes. He cracked you a good one in the face.
I'm gonna leap up on top of my staff, balance on it for a second.
It has like total flea vibes.
I have no
Yoda.
Yeah,
idea.
Yoshi. Oh, I just said that. Yeah, Yoshi from
The
I was
entire
thinking the flea.
I want to say Mortal
no,
Kombat,
the
but I don't think it
entire,
is.
like idea for this character
Tekken,
was I
maybe?
just want to make
I have no
Yoda
idea. I
but
have no
more
idea.
obnoxious,
Okay. Sure.
and I think I'm
Sure.
accomplishing it.
You know,
Um,
Yoshi from Star Wars.
Like a Yoshi from Star Wars.
You know,
Um,
Harry Potter's best friend.
You know, the one Obi-Wan
Casey.
Kenobi rode away when after he
Stop.
fought General Grievous.
Obi-Wan cannoli, my favorite food.
We gotta get copyright struck to shit.
Casey.
No, we're not. That's not how copyrights work.
They're so mad at you,
Trying
Raythor.
to be insane about the
That's
world.
genuine frustration.
Boys up their ass.
You know what happens if we mention the same someone watches the movie, and then they get money, so they're not going to be angry at us. Like, if we were showing the movie, we get money.
So fucking funny.
We might not be able to be sued, but we're gonna get backlash from the Star Wars community for this one.
The entire Star Wars community came after you after this episode. I remember it well.
Yeah.
Ah, the great Star Wars reckoning of 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TLD never really recovered.
I got canceled somewhere far, far away in a galaxy or something.
But you were the Obi-Wan to know it. I nailed it.
Okay, I'm gonna balance up on my thing for a minute, and then
Back on
I'm
track.
going to flip it over my. I'm gonna flip one finger
Oh,
on it,
fuck.
like balanced handstand to intimidate this guy, and then I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna.
A handstand to intimidate him.
I'll tell you right now, I am very intimidated by people who can do handstands.
You guys, I'm living dangerously, okay? I'm gonna reference so many movies.
After nearly 2 minutes in which the crew managed to draw the attention of the copyright gods 16 times, and after numerous attempts by Valonda, Perfit was finally back on track.
Oh my god, I bet. Okay, so you're gonna do...
sued.
So you're doing single target magic attack?
Yes.
Okay, alright, cool. So,
But I'm
yes,
doing it
cool.
fancy.
Doing real fancy. Okay, roll a magical contest.
That's a 13.
That's a 7 and a 6. Both of which would have hit, so that's fine.
I couldn't make.
Alright, roll the damage on your single target magical attack damage thing.
I couldn't make the dice
I won't,
show
'cause I
individual dice results
Yeah.
easily.
Jesus
It always
Christ,
added them
Casey.
together.
A
Yeah,
10
yeah.
This is
and a
how
what,
bad I
plus
am
two?
at like
Pete is the greatest,
roll
the
20 food
greatest
to
man
try and
of all
fix
time.
things.
Roll
Okay,
20
He's
food.
my ideal man,
Cost
in fact.
you,
Roll 20 can eat your
resources,
dick.
so that's cool.
Wait, no, that's slander. I can't say
where
that
are
fact.
resources?
No, that's not slander. That's an
That's
opinion.
not slander.
should be out to 25,
Slander would
so
be
you should be
roll
down to
20,
like-
murdered a man in Reno. That's slander.
Don't worry, this is behind a paywall. A free paywall, but it's there.
Hulk does with Loki, just like side to side to side to side.
Now we're gonna get sued by Marvel.
Oh fuck.
Who said anything about Marvel?
Me, I said it's smash from side to side like Loki.
Oh.
Being thrown around by the Hulk.
He's taken a seriously good hit. Okay, so now it's just 3 of my guys.
fuck.
I'm gonna deal with the guy with the shock of dark hair that you just like threw around like a rag doll. He's gonna jump up to his feet. He's gonna be like, grrr, and he's gonna try and jump forward fist first into your gut.
Neil, you need to add sound effects when V does shit like that.
And he got an 8.
In
so
stereo.
that hits you.
It's
Ow!
And
stereo.
he smashes square into your gut, like your body.
I got freaked out initially. I just had that kind of like, oh fuck moment when you first started putting the effects on claws because I wasn't expecting it when I first listened.
Yeah.
And
I messed
so
claws.
began your
He's gonna
love
go
affair
after
with
the
sound
dude
effects on
who
your
sent the
voice.
skeletons after him
Yeah.
'cause he was super annoyed.
Gonna go love
Claws is
claws
very
again.
good.
He's going to pick up his big ass sword, and he's
like a
going to
giant
take
Pooh
2
Bear,
steps
but rotting
towards
and
you,
dead.
and he's going to swing.
Yeah,
a
it
roughly
never
head
felt
height.
like that. It was just a dead bear.
What is your armor?
You have
Your
no
defense
soul.
rating? 6. Oh, he definitely hits on the 7 then. Okay. He slashes across your gut a little bit, which kind of just like breaks through most of like the cloth in
This
that
is
general
this is
area.
why we get into
and
these
you take
combats
8
that are
damage.
so long, and
Oh,
then I have
wow.
one song to play.
Yeah.
It gets repetitive.
So you,
I have to.
you,
No,
you,
not big sword
you
guys,
dip the
but
audio
more
every
the
time people start
stabbing
talking about
guys who
rules,
just
so
hit
you have
the
more
guy.
song to play.
I mean, it's working.
You play a 5-minute song and then just add a gap after like every 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't do that as much anymore.
I'm just hanging out in the mud. What's he going for me for?
He got a 1, so he didn't even like. He looked down. He was like, "Shall I?" Nah.
I mean, even if there's a
not even
dip,
gonna
there's
bother.
still something going on in the background.
Okay, that's those 3 guys.
Yeah,
done.
no, it's like
It
for this
is
reason that
now the
eventually,
Alright,
and as combats got
cover
more
my chest
complicated and
with a bit of-
stuff,
there's a bit of
they
exposure.
required these
I,
to just be
crack my
longer.
fist, and I
So
sort of like
theme songs
backhand, but I don't
now
actually
are closer
hit,
to
and I just
like the
release
18 or
like,
15 minute mark,
shards
whereas
of
back
sort of a
then They were
with
like
the energy that
7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Like they were long for
towards this,
rock songs, but you
theme
know,
with the spare
they were
stabbing.
not long enough to not be
Nice.
repetitive.
Okay,
so.
do magical
Yeah.
contest. So 4, a 7, and a 5. The 7 hits for sure.
Do you remember
So
when
do your
combats used to be
damage.
20 minutes now?
Yep,
Do you remember
yep.
when they used to be super short?
Holy shit, 3d8.
I mean-
Where did you get that?
What are we up to? An hour?
Oh no, this was after we started
I'll
getting into
take it,
combat
you
that
know,
actually
it's,
lasted at any
I
amount of
remember
time.
because you're super
Yeah,
magical,
this is
that's
this
why
is like
you're
half an
super,
hour.
super magical,
You
nothing
threw
magical,
4
everything
goblins
about
at
you
us,
is
and we've been
execution.
fighting them for 30 minutes.
I remember.
No, we've been fighting the copyright gods for 30 minutes.
this
Right, the true
crumbles
enemy.
to the ground. That would
Oh,
have
look at that,
almost
one
killed
on
him in a
the
hit
Yeah, come on.
anyway. Yeah, this guy folds up
think we're
like
down
so
to
much
2 then.
crumpled paper.
think
and,
so.
And hits the deck. Spear guy is gone. He's obliterated from the map. Cool. Good choice. Okay.
Very cool.
Next
Yeah, cool,
on
good
our
choice.
list then is Margo.
You said that. Which one of it was it that tried to stab at me and failed horribly earlier?
Dagger guy.
Dagger guy. Okay, I'm gonna roll
Dagger,
a physical
dagger,
contest.
dagger.
I just want to see if I hit it.
Okay.
4, 2, and a 1.
No.
All right. He's just stabbing at the mud, and I'm just going like, "Where'd you back off? I'm trying to do magic over here. Go away!" And I just tried like I
Hey,
started throwing mud
magic.
in his face. Just go away, go away.
He's having a little paddy back in the mud.
You're my favorite.
That's probably the first time I heard somebody say the word
Brian.
paddywhack.
Okay, I'm gonna get a suit some more.
Just
I'm
means
gonna,
he's having a bit of a tantrum.
reach
I
out
probably
my
thought you said
hand in, like,
paddywagon.
a little fairy
No.
Spider-Man-esque thing, and he's gonna shoot blood from his wrists all in the face. Of blood spider.
You mentioned My Chemical Romance. You're shooting blood from your wrist, Neil.
Let's do dagger guy.
Okay.
And what is
the
that?
fuck,
An
Neil?
magical contest?
I
It
just
would be a
like the
magical
imagery.
contest, yeah, you do a magical contest.
It's like a lizard, but
Spider-Man.
instead of eyes.
The 7 hits, so do your damage.
17.
Oh.
Your body's like
Oh, aren't there
shot
those
smacks
lizards
in
that
square
shoot
in
blood
the
out
face.
of their
So he gets
eyes?
a face
Yeah.
full of mud and then, like,
Yeah, there's a lizard.
fuck
It's
is this?
face full of
its
blood and
defensive
it's just too much.
Yeah.
attack is
As
to
if,
like
basically,
pressurize blood
burns
inside
through
and
his
shoot
eyes
it
into
out.
His brain and he hits the deck.
I'll show it to you later.
What
He's toasted,
logical
man. He is so
evolutionary
toasted.
need did that come about for?
That's a
I don't
big
know.
shot.
Jesus saw it and said, "That's pretty metal. Put it on Earth, God."
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
You do that.
When Christian metal gets big, that is gonna be the thing.
The feat is just going to.
He's scared of the copyright gods.
She's out of money.
This one talented little guy, he said, and released into the world.
Bold words from such a prolific provoker of the copyright gods.
Okay.
Why are you taking
Okay,
shots here,
that's
man?
what you
Yep.
want.
Nobody asked for this. We were just making fun of you.
My movie lovingness.
Oh fuck.
I was a genuine asshole from day one, huh?
Yep, 100%.
Go up
You're
to
an
this
asshole
poor
through the
guy.
entirety of this, and I think
Tap
what
him
they
on
did
the
to you at the end was
shoulder.
just pure vengeance.
I
Like,
did nothing to
real-
anybody.
real
I'm
quiet, like,
innocent.
and then when
I
he
am an
turns
innocent
around,
being.
Gonna smack him in the face with the
You
staff.
were the entire problem.
It's like, excuse me,
I am
sir.
identifying as a problem right now.
Yeah.
Today I woke up and chose problem.
Unless you're doing magic.
Your pronouns are
Now I'm
prob
gonna
slash lem.
physical. Feet is a lot more
And you're
strong
going to
than
respect
looks.
it.
That's an 8 out of
I'm
8.
gonna run get another drink. Would you like one?
Yes, that definitely hits Casey. 1 8. She gets an 8. What have you done to make Roll20 love you, Casey? Arch
because-
wants to know.
It's because I reference movies constantly. That's the secret.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Oh yes, the roll 20 problem.
That's a 9.
It's a 9.
Instead,
not
we have
quite
the
down,
quest portal
But
blessing.
he does look vaguely insulted.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
in,
well,
in a,
sometimes
in a very movie
sometimes
fashion,
it only gives us
I wanna
fails.
say that the same happens with
it's not
Right, yeah.
favoring
getting
anyone.
smacked in the face. It's
Yeah,
slow-mo,
it
At
used
least,
to.
like,
see,
not right now.
the
No.
skin,
It did
like,
favor
quickly
Aether at first.
drooling and-
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
first episode
and
was
and
insane.
it just goes, "What the fuck?"
My face! And very equally slow motion, he pulls up his spear and just kind of like tries to cut you across the throat with the tip of it.
I should have made it more slow motion.
Damn
You should have, Neil.
Oh man.
Go back and edit it.
He gets you
Iron
5 years
Dice
after the fact.
Iron Disulfide remastered when?
It's now a 4-hour-long episode.
Neil, they've released like 2 parts of Final Fantasy VII Remixed, and they haven't killed Aerith yet, dude. You can make it 20.
I still think
Probably
one
true.
day for a laugh, when we finish releasing TLD, we just re-release Iron Disulfide onto the feed, do nothing to it.
We make it worse. We remove any effect and editing.
You said you wanted us raw and unfiltered. Well, this is what it looks like, and it's just like awful.
Longer, worse than uncut.
There was another stereo effect.
Fuck.
Wow, so
It was
scary.
the skellies.
One was an 8 and one was a 5. One of them hits. So you can roll the damage for him.
It's just a D8, yeah.
I believe your minions are a D6 plus something.
Neil, cut
yours
this.
is a D6 plus 1.
Average.
For a resounding 3 damage, this skeleton goes over like. He definitely
See, my
stabs him,
skellies aren't in
but
stereo.
he's not
Nah,
down.
totally not. That's
Um,
skellies. That's because Randy goes into the skellies with some gumption.
Yeah, I think you do. Alright, so yeah, that he hits for sure. The skellies are like crowded around this dude, but he's not down. Melgirl, what? Come on, do something.
He's gonna sprint towards this one last guy, like covered in mud, and he's gonna
Last
try
guy,
to tackle him. down
last
by
guy.
punching him in the face.
Okay, physical contest.
I don't know why.
It's a 2, 8, and a 3.
That hits.
Punch damage.
Yes, if that's what you were aiming for, yes.
So nowadays, I'd try to milk more
I'm punching him.
variants out of the song by pitch shifting it down to different keys. You know, so you can't really tell. Well, you can still tell, but you know, it's different. Yeah.
Well, I think the breaks that you've had in there, where you've not had anything, it doesn't feel like fatigue listening to it.
Just crushes his head.
The Martin, when he kills the Spanish guy.
Oh no, that's horrible.
I really like that character, and then
He was the.
He was so good.
Do you remember when Game of Thrones was good, guys?
No, I only remember pain and betrayal.
Started from this point.
If only we knew at that point how disappointed we would be later.
Yeah.
Because
Then people would have called us killjoys.
yeah, it definitely wasn't over at this point in time.
Cannot afford to pay for your lawsuits because they only pay in fantasy gold. The currency of this world is fantasy gold, and you guys receive
Arbitrary.
fantasy gold. You guys receive 60 fantasy gold, shared as you wish. And there is 1 health potion.
Ooh. So I normally have like a running gag of like, especially in one shots. Yeah, you receive like an arbitrary one-shot amount of gold.
Yeah, I remember. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Fryer's just gonna like pull some shitty vials out of his bag and like take their blood and put it in it and put it where his like shitty blood goes. It's like their blood, but it's worthless.
It is. It's pretty bad, my dude. It's pretty worthless. But it's blood, and you can use spells. So that's a good one.
It's not
You're just,
magic
You
enough.
guys have the corpses full
Yeah,
of things.
it's
You
just
have looted
blood.
60 gold and 1 health potion.
It's not very
I'm gonna say
magical.
16.
Kill a dragon, I plan on getting like a single vial of blood and then diluting it with shit blood and selling it.
There we go. That sounds like
Do you
a
remember?
business.
To the
Okay.
party to try and get down here. And I think
If they're taking the golf seriously.
Fuffy
Yep.
needs the health potion. Got a bit fucked up, didn't you?
Feet comes over, takes the health potion, and just drinks it all down in one.
Okay. Where's my basic rules?
A health potion got used.
How much a health potion is worth? A health potion is 1d8.
You did give us 100 resource points.
It's
No,
not,
50,
no.
25 resource
I told
points
you
and
I'm about
100
to kill
health.
you.
Oh no! I sure am glad I didn't get hit.
5.
You recuperate. That was a d6 case.
Oh. I thought I put an 8.
Roll lower.
That's
Roll lower,
even worse.
please.
It's a 3.
You
did, yep.
You chug down this health potion, but maybe it's got a bit
And
too
you
much
get
mud in it from where he's pulled it out of the ground or something, and like you need to choke more on the mud, then the actual health potion like sinks into your body. But you restore 3 hit points. It's super good.
You're such a bastard.
You have 2 other health potions if you want. So.
Yeah, I'll drink another one of my health potions.
Ooh.
So you have
Ooh, burning through the resources.
So that
Do
didn't go
it.
too well. I think we might want to walk in an orderly fashion.
Ooh, as she,
Oh no!
as Defeat regains
Even
a
lower?
singular hit point from the second potion. Maybe you just like accidentally cough on it, and like most of it just like flies out, like, and it just goes everywhere.
That
Don't
needed
hit quite as
stereo
much,
sound.
can you, for
That needed to be echoing through the desert.
That needed reverb, ambient,
Yep.
everything.
Notoriously echoey deserts.
Thank you, Aethor.
Up to the
Thank
corpse
you.
with the big hair thing in his head, and I'll just pat my staff down, and it just pops up.
Oh lordy, what? No! Put it down! I start going for
It is fine. It is fine. No. It's
Hmm.
fine. It is.
He is
It's my
clearly
bad.
not fine. He's missing most of his head.
But he does not need his head. It is a mindless. It's fine.
It kind of like waddles over and joins the other 2.
I mean, if you say so, but feels wrong.
It depends on your point of view. They are useful
I
tools.
don't think there's any point of view where this is cool.
Well,
Best
now,
thing ever.
I disagree. I think that in a sense, this is it's fine. They killed
It's
us, now we're
employment.
gonna use them. They tried to kill us, now we're gonna use them to try to kill other people. I like
You
it.
4 are fucking on
Resourcefulness.
something.
Like your reasoning.
That's a version of karma I haven't heard about before.
Okay.
Then again, I was never much for the thinking time, so should we not keep going?
Okay. While you map, you reckon
This
you're
very much
probably,
feels like
you know,
your
you're
straw
probably
man,
not that much
when we did
further
the,
away from this,
the Wizard of
Oz.
recipe,
Oz.
magical set of tombs.
I wasn't in.
Yeah,
I was
you
in
were
it,
the, you were the
yeah.
straw man that had an
I assume that you
existential
guys are,
crisis.
There's nothing else to loot and
Fuck, I want to re-listen to that episode
Okay,
now.
let's put
Because
our
Neil has the
friend
funniest joke in the
caster
world.
guy, somewhere close to
The crossroads thingy.
so he doesn't get pummeled again.
Oh, me?
It's the
Is it the
No,
sidewalk one?
I think
Yes,
the
sidewalk.
sidewalk.
I'm thinking more around what's his name?
The sidewalk's a good joke, but I think Neil cut it. It was the there's a man pulling like you come up to a lever, and you were like, I am not touching that thing, and it's in context. It was so fucking funny.
I definitely left it in because it
Anyways,
definitely
Yeah,
had
I
a
think
lot of
so.
context. There was a lot of like setup
case
to
we
the
get ambushed.
that was funny.
It's so good. The,
you guys make your
and the
way towards
crossroads that you were just
the-
fucking
the-
on
the
one on
part
that
of your
episode.
map
I
that
do
is
remember
lit
you
up
being
that is
quite
already
funny
kind
in
of
that
thing,
one.
and you know you're heading the right way because the little arrow that says that's who you are is making your way there. As you guys
Hey.
through
Yep,
a bit
I led
further
into it.
on,
Fuck it.
The moon is high up in the sky. It's clearly like probably midnight or something, and it's casting a lot of light down into where you are. So you can see
Is that music?
as you crest the hill of the nearest dune, you can see
Cresting
this
dooms.
temple format like kind of laid out below you. There are 4 very big tombs. They are probably about 10, 15.
Yeah, we're back to 4
about 20
tombs
feet
again.
Tall. They're very well built. They're built out of like granite and sandstone. It looks super ornate. There are things carved into each of these stones. The groundwork you could see
So
has
this
different, like,
this
shades of
layout, this
grey, which
idea, this
assume the
motif,
day would
apart from
probably be some sort of
directly
colour.
ripping off of Tarash's
you can see
tomb,
there's
I was about to
nines
say.
standing
Complex.
very, very tall in the centre.
the
again, carved with
dunes
many, many
and the
runes.
setup and the
Um,
big obelisk
From
outside.
even up here, you
That's
can tell that the
what
4
the
tombs
Library of
must
Ogma.
be
again.
perhaps entrances. You're not really sure, but they're very,
Right.
very ornate. You can't. That you can tell
Yeah.
from where you are that they are all identical.
They also had 2 dunes
But you guys might be
And a
and an obelisk.
Wow.
Yep.
oh,
That's sad.
I think it's sad that you don't don't know how to weave vines, but you don't hear me talking about it. Don't be mean.
I don't what?
In some circles, Aethel is considered Iceland's #1 podcast voice actor.
Piece of shit.
It's so sounded because of the accent. It sounds like we don't know how to read wines. It's like we're not wine connoisseurs, my darling.
I can't read wines in real life either. You can't read them. They're alcohol. They're liquid. What are you talking about?
And you haven't drunk enough of it.
Vines.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Weave vines.
Read vines.
Oh, please stop.
Do it for the vine.
Timmy. And that's the amount of that I can actually say. Okay. Anyway.
So we're in kind of a deserty area with sand dunes. Yes, you are.
You guys
You
know
just
about
definitely
sand
try to
dune,
move
which
on.
is like
Because I don't understand what's going on.
There are 4 like tomb type kind of mezzanine things. There's an
I'm pretty
obelisk
sure
in the
even at that
center,
moment I
and
had
all of
no
these
idea you
tombs
guys were
look
trying to tell me
like
that I was saying vines, like wine.
Does the map
Stop
tell us,
whining.
which one of the tombs we need to go to?
No, stop vining. We have to make sure we do.
No,
fuck.
they were explicitly not sure which ones was which, so we will just have to see what is in which one, unless there's a sign on each one that tells you what is inside, which I don't tell you. That's not how this
Would
works.
you be shocked to learn it didn't matter?
Maybe it does.
No.
How do you know? Have you ever been to a tomb before to look for a treasure?
I'm just gonna stare at you.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
See, Casey's being worse than me.
Don't make assumptions.
Oh, I gotta get
about
Rethix
people
back for
just
something
because
dumb like
they're
this again.
necromancers.
Although
I'm
maybe
more
at some
making it
point I
because I
might
think
actually
he's
owe the poor
Skeleman.
man an actually serious game.
Underneath all those ropes and armors, I think there ain't no flesh and bones. No, there's only
Throw
flesh.
him in the
no,
flame.
Wait, not flesh, just bones. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm being insensitive.
I'm gonna bop you on the head lightly with my staff.
Okay. You guys make your way down to the center of this kind of tombey complex.
Move towards the plot, please.
Is written in many strange languages, some of which I'm going to go out on a limb and say that your crazy necromancer may know, that your crazy blood witch is probably well aware of, and your crazy voodoo person is definitely aware of like 1 or 2 of them. Merker, you said you can't read, so I'm going to go with no.
I speak the language of the trees, but there are no trees here, so that's kind of useless.
Yep.
Fucking
It's almost
desert.
if I designed this and didn't care what you did.
No trees, as far as the eye can see.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Okay, so you should still be able to read runes because runes are basically staves
Yeah,
from
true.
trees.
Wait, what
Look,
happened?
I don't believe there's any forests here. I don't think.
He was like, "What do you want to do?" And you were like, "Go to a forest and do something."
I don't.
We'll go to a forest later. So, which one do you guys think it is?
The good news is that if you do die, you still will be useful.
That is very correct. I will just, and you're back on your feet, like you never died.
Yeah, he can take your blood, and he can take your body, and I'll take one of your bones.
And then
It's
we
not
can
whatnot.
Take your
Yep.
share.
Use
Let's keep
everything.
going.
Foreshadowing.
So, how would you get? Are you guys gonna just randomly?
This is
pick
where
one
your
first,
paranoia begins.
Or are you guys going to like try and deduce which one it is? Your map at this point is basically useless. Yeah.
I mean, I'll read the one that I can read.
Me also.
Okay. You guys find out that
Here
A
I am,
magical
making shit up as I
contest
go
for
along.
law.
I will get back to a magical contest in a minute. You can magical contest in a minute. Okay, so
Calm
it
down,
says,
Neil.
"Here lies the
Play with your
remains of
glow
the
stick
bloody
blood
skull,
mouse.
the bloody vengeance, the bloody inquisitor, and the bloody dragon. At the bottom of each lies a sacred relic. You shall know the bloody dragon by the fire. You shall know the bloody inquisitor by the writing. You shall know the bloody vengeance by the weapons, and the bloody skull by the blood."
At this point,
Well,
I'm
we need
furiously
to go to
writing
Bloody
down what I
Skull,
just
right?
said.
Yeah, that was the one we need to go to.
This was
So we
not
just
prepped at all.
Look for the one with the blood.
You were magical contesting something?
I was just basically trying to like Arcana check the area.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you 1 magical resource so that you can use your magical. Oh wait, so it costs you 1 HP of blood because you don't have resources like normal people. Yeah, it costs you 1 blood, and then you can roll your magical contest.
One,
So everyone had
3, and a 6.
specific unique
Yeah,
rules
fail.
about their characters.
Yay.
I think you
learn
had a bunch of
nothing magical, you
vine-related
just, like,
ones.
get a small nose.
No, I invented all that.
Oh,
I
can't
just
remember what
watched
you had then.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's
Oh,
watch
God.
the vine, the swamp,
nosebleed?
waterbenders.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Groundbreaking.
my character is.
New
I
content.
never
Cheers.
outwardly
Uncle
stated,
Lucky
but I
Died
think at one
podcast
point I
channel.
realized I was basically
I
just
don't know,
playing
I was
the
nervous.
winebenders.
Yeah. Swamp benders or whatever the
okay,
fuck they
Swamp
were.
benders.
Dragon sound.
Yeah.
Okay, just
I
to
think
be strict,
Brethix had his
wait, hold
skellies.
on, what would Sultana say in this situation?
And his skellies could dive in front of him and die for him.
Ah.
all this shit.
Yeah, and someone had the ability
Alright,
to
so we're
shoot
just
twice, and I
looking
think
for
that was
a
Drew's
full of blood.
character.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
It sounds like a fun time. One time when I was much younger, I filled an entire tomb with blood myself.
What are you doing, Casey?
Definitely
Casey, you can't go to the pool. Casey, stop
good
it.
times. And he looks off into like the distance fondly.
The distance, fondly.
He stares into the middle distance.
I would say that my character would spark interest in that, but he's probably honestly not paying attention to you.
Nor should he be.
Because there's a tomb of blood to be found. I run ahead to find the
Thank you, Neil.
tomb of blood. I don't open any doors, but I am
Use your keen blood senses.
As you run around, you see on the first tomb you come to, there's like a, as I said, like all of these stones are like carved with various writings and stuff, some of which you can read, some you can't. But right next to the door on the left-hand side, you can see that there is like a carving of like this really tall humanoid dragon-looking thing, and that's kind of like just
And
like
none of us are picking
engraved
up
in one. You move
shit.
round to the next one, and there is this like engraving of like a really short.
Every
person
time there's a
holding, like, really
puzzle
big
in
fucking greatsword.
any system, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
If
no.
there's a puzzle, my brain
on the
is
wall,
gone.
and
It
it's
turns
like
off.
circle
All
with
right.
crown- the crown
It could
of
be
Orchid, so
easy.
that's there on the wall.
There's
And then
that
you go
joke
around to the
about
next one,
like
it's
go
just
find
like
a
drop,
like
there's like a
third
ball
grader's
underneath it, and
puzzle,
it's kind of
like a
dark
young
scratched in.
a young child's puzzle, and then give it to them, and it'll still take them a long time. That's me.
Bloody
That's
Inquisitor,
me.
bloody dragon, bloody
Sounds like you
Denver
belong in the
Dixie,
Marines.
like,
You're doing that test from what was it? The movie Idiocracy, where they're like
Oh.
putting like cubes into
Yeah.
shapes and stuff.
Still, my favorite part is the guy who like hides his box as he's trying to figure out the shapes, as if there's cheating.
Bloody Sultana.
Oh,
But simple puzzles also are really good puzzles to put in
Well, clearly we're
role-playing games,
investigating the
like,
bloody one.
genuinely.
We're not doing your
because you guys will
crazy
make it complicated.
psycho theory thing.
for sure.
You do not need to make it
We'll
any
fill
more
time.
complicated than it needs to be.
Nature to investigate the rest of the canvas.
Hey, that's
So-
how we can get through some stuff in the sprouting while we're
I
delaying.
guess we
Just
just
throw some
need-
puzzles at us.
I'm not kidding. My favorite puzzle above all else was the balance beam.
You're a bastard.
It was so good.
No, I mean we've been playing for like a hot hour already.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Oh,
timing for
fuck.
everything I wanted.
All right. So I look at all the things, and
It's a
Yeah.
puzzle.
All the things.
That's me trying. I look at him.
Yeah, so the things which,
Give me the answer.
What does it mean, me? Please. I look at it.
V, look me
please.
in the eyes. I'm scared.
Hey,
What
V,
does it mean, please?
I look at it. What does it mean?
What does any of this
Okay.
mean?
so okay.
Please don't make me solve a puzzle ever again. Why are y'all doing this?
Physically magical contest the door.
Like I think
Check,
Merkut
but
has
with
already
magical
said
roll
what we're gonna do.
because
We're
I'm
gonna open the
drink ogre's
one with
blood
the
and then
bloody
go and open
thing,
the door.
and you guys are just going in circles.
You don't have to drink blood. Okay,
Do you know
he's
what,
doing it.
Neil? That's so fucking cheeky. Lose. Let's see how many resources this one's gonna cost you, because that's super fucking.
Is there a
cheap.
puzzle I gave up on? Am I just trying to brute force the door with magic blood right now?
I'm gonna do this. Tell you what, Neil.
I never designed them to have a door.
But
you to just walk in.
There's
But,
no
like,
lock.
You guys made such a big deal out of it. I was like, all right, whatever idea you come up with, that'll be how you solve the door problem.
It's a regular door.
You're still over 100.
Yeah.
I have 139.
Are you kidding me? I only have 79 hit points. Don't fucking bitch.
All of the things I do take that though.
Well, that's why you got a witch doctor with you.
Okay, yeah, so it will cost you 12, but you can use,
It's a 7, a 3, and a 1.
So we see him charge at the kind of like the door with his shoulder, and you see this burst of like blood spatter from his shoulder, but he doesn't actually seem to be that damaged from it. And the door just like swings open. As it does, inside you can see that it's this kind of like
I don't know if it's
sand
getting
on the
picked up,
ground.
but the
There is,
fan
like,
on the
kind
fucking
of, like,
computer's
very
like
thick, dark
churning
sand
and
on the
shit.
wall. You can see there's a lot of
Nah, it's
engraving
not
in the
coming
wall,
on.
but you can see that as the wall has been engraved with these like glyphs and these magical words, that blood has just
Thank you for
seeped
opening the
from
door,
wall
Neil.
itself, as if they've been breaking a membrane.
The plot thanks you.
It's a long
Yay.
corridor. It's pretty dark.
Guys,
If only I had
Sleep
glow
puzzle.
stick
I'll
blood.
send one of
Whoa.
my friends inside.
Okay. And you just see like kind of like clunking down there. It keeps
Yay,
clunking
that time I
forwards,
got an effect. I got stereo.
hits the end of
Nice,
it,
thank you, Neil.
and, like, continues walking into the wall.
Yeah, like tell it to stop. Now I'm assuming I can like hear, see, or feel shit through these things. Just
Yeah, if you want, why not?
okay.
Just for super cold.
Of all the dumb things that I've done, like, come on.
Neil is such a little con artist.
So like stops back at the wall. It looks.
I'm
what
on to you,
sees,
Neil.
Like, intersection
I'm
of
gonna start
enemies.
giving you nothing but puzzles.
It's at an intersection.
I'm making
On
it
the
actually
left,
work
and you can
somehow.
see there's,
No,
a
my
stone
one true weakness.
barring the way. It looks like it's not very well. And on the right-hand
A
side,
door and
there's
any amount of effort
then
required to get
drops
through it.
down.
Oh man. Oh, I can't do
Oh,
it.
that's why you're an expert locksmith in sprouting.
That's true.
Ah.
That's true.
There is a path that goes to the right now.
Neil, you're in a
we need to
room.
go explore it.
The door is blue,
Go
and
inside.
on the keychain you have a red key and a yellow key and a blue key. Which key goes to the door?
One of my friends was trying to get me to play. I
He's
think it
avoiding
was
the answer.
That's not the
KOTOR.
key.
One of my buddies was trying to get me to play KOTOR, and I made a Star Wars character and I gave him only strength and no intelligence, right? But it's Star Wars, so what that meant is I can't open doors apparently. So I had to sit there with a lightsaber or a sword and like hit every single door down, and it took so much time that I gave up on the game, and my friend is still mad at me for making my character so poorly. And I don't want to get trapped in that situation ever again. So I'm making sure that I can get through doors.
Yeah, and you also come to this intersection. Are the rest of you guys following suit?
I'm gonna turn around and say, we're definitely fucking
I'm
with
so
this
mad.
body
We
when it
we
dies,
talked
right?
over
And then
don't fuck with my
Oh,
body.
you have all sorts of
Did we?
Yes.
I heard
It's one of the
it's
funniest sections too.
somewhere in the background. It's
Don't fuck with my body.
I'm so happy. As all of you walk into this and you guys come to the intersection, you can see that there is like a big stone that's blocking the path on the left, but it looks like it could easily be knocked down. And on the right-hand side, you can see the corridor goes on a little bit and then like goes downwards. As all of you make it to the intersection,
Boring.
the stone door behind you very slowly begins to like. It's closed.
Did nobody prop the door?
Get closed in.
Ah.
You know that
Then
push
I
slash
hope
pull
that
door.
one has to breathe because this it is going to get a little well in a moment.
What? I feel like he just admitted he's a skeleton. Let's talk about this.
desperately trying to start a mob.
Pushing this rock over then, and I'm gonna push it.
Okay. I need a physical contest, please.
Break everything.
Oh, I know what's on the other
7,
side of
2, and
this.
1.
You succeed with the 7. And the stone just like with a resounding thud that can be heard for
Remastered.
hundreds and
It needs to be
hundreds of
remastered.
feet. No. And you guys hear this kind of like, and you hear this thing like getting closer and closer and coming stomp, stomp, stomp.
I don't even
stomp
remember
through
what my
the,
original
like,
sound is
room
for that.
You kind of like crushed the stone into.
I don't
No
know.
idea.
One of the skeletons in
I've
front.
worked
have
with what I've got. It's we don't do many takes of any. We don't do any takes of any of
In
this.
front of you, and you guys can see into the room proper.
No.
You see this.
It's what we
rarely
have.
ever re-record
Enormous creature.
anything.
It's a huge
Yeah.
like potbelly. It's holding a very big hammer. It's missing a good portion of
the
its
same
teeth. And it
song.
only has like one eye in
It's
the center
not,
of its
okay.
forehead. You can see these ears are huge. They're kind of like bat-like, and it's just like snorting. And
I would have
growling.
believed you
Its
too.
fingertips are very long and very sharp. And it lifts its hammer and it's going to back down onto the.
I think it is.
onto the
I
skeleton
think
that
it-
you presented
It is.
Boy blocking, I
I
like
think
it.
it's the same song.
using
It just
them
has
as
the
they
strings
went
in it
to
now.
shield.
I must
Play
not
that
have had a lot of
same
songs
song.
back then.
Okay, first of all,
Play Freebird.
You guys are now fighting something called a champion because that's what we do here. Minion, yes, champion.
Let's
there
see if we
go.
can figure out how
He
many
has a
episodes
few
were
more
released
than the
before
other guy.
Iron Sulfide.
What's the defense rating of your skeleton?
I'm assuming it's the same as mine,
Like
so
100?
6.
No.
Okay,
Like
so that one
70?
hits. And can he obliterate it in 1 is the question I'm about to ask. For 12 damage.
By the way,
67
I-
episodes.
Gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
okay. As you hold this
Not too
skeleton in
bad.
front of you,
By the way,
you see
I
this
pushed the
giant
skeleton man in
cyclops
front of me,
creature just,
and
smash
you
the
did like a
hammer down,
uh-oh,
staring you
and
in the eye,
you put like an
not even
effect on
looking
it.
at the skeleton, he turns into talcum powder. Alright, guys.
And
we're
Kino
now
2
in,
was already
we're in
out.
combat.
Yeah,
So
like,
you'll
we had
roll
Which,
some
d8.
Kino's
funnily
already.
enough, released on the exact same day. And it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So
Was that the prequel or episode 1?
No go.
It
the
was
backstory.
Kino 2.
Because we both got
Oh, damn. We're
So
really-
basically, you
And
released
also
almost
started
6 hours of content on the same day.
This was back when we
I
were
got
like
4.
weekly and stuff, so
yeah.
Yeah.
7.
I didn't have
Okay, so
time to have done
I also got a 4. Should we
any
reroll
custom
too, or do you
songs
wanna-
or anything.
No,
for this.
don't worry about it.
No, please. How you guys did initiative earlier, like literally popped a blood vessel in my head. I was very angry when I realized what you guys had done. Kept rolling until everybody was on the unique number. That's infuriating.
That's not what I intended because I had no idea what to
Neil,
do
what
at
did
the
you
time.
It was a terrible system.
I got a 7.
Casey, what did you get?
4.
Oh, Casey, you named him Pete. I'm so happy.
It's Pafit.
Oh, I just got it. Thank you.
It took me 90 minutes to realize this. Okay, mistress, everyone.
Wait, what did I do?
90.
We can't call everyone Pete in our world because
Oh!
he gets
That
angry
didn't
at
even. That literally.
I
that
know.
literally didn't stick with me.
And apparently Casey too.
I just really after famed actor Pete Postlethwaite.
Yeah, so I think it was just before
Guy,
you come in
after
as Squash,
you
actually,
watch
your
one
first
of your
episode.
skeletons get absolutely destroyed,
I
what do you wanna
basically,
do
like, they're going to speak to Honorino, and,
Right,
like, there's a bunch of minions there, and
Take
I
us
start
to the
calling them
lands,
Pete.
I just
Oh yeah, there's
scroll
this like
bit,
there's this
and
guy
I
there's
point
called Pete, and then
towards
Archie's
the
like,
thing,
you
and
can't keep
there's,
calling everyone Pete. I'm like, what? It's like we've had a bunch of Petes already. Like, oh fuck. Okay, fine then. They're Arch, Casey, and Neil. Go fuck yourselves.
tip of it into this thing.
And then the Not a Pete fun started.
Yes,
No,
that
it's-
is
it's
pretty much
magic trick.
solely
It is
why.
okay.
Okay, roll a magic contest.
476.
Ooh, can you hit a champion? Yes, you do. The 7 hits. Okay, do the magics.
Because
do
it
the
has
damage.
some armor.
Yeah, 11. Boy. You tried. As you see this milky white spear shoot out and stab this thing in the chest, you leave
I'm
a
sorry,
big
what?
hole in it.
I think that's how we
kind of
described it.
In
Okay.
surprise.
Why did it take a
Because,
Why didn't we make fun of this at the time?
I needed to make it so.
Apparently, these guys guys can't go more than an hour without making a dick joke.
Okay, we did.
Good job. Bring the class.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to know. Look, I didn't want to know about Dai's milky white sphere either, but like, here we are.
We apparently had no choice. Thanks, bro. Okay. That was your go. Is there anything else that you can or want to do?
I'm just gonna walk backwards just a little bit.
Okay, that's a smart move. Leave the others in front of you. Okay,
steps
it is
back.
now the Cyclops go. They will lift their mighty hammer and they will smash down at the thing in front of it, which I believe is Murga.
Yep.
Me still trying to pronounce it correctly.
The highest I got was a 7.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Nice.
This is
I'm
gonna suck.
excited.
And he smashes down into your shoulder for 10 damage.
Could have been worse.
Nothing.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
It could have been
10%.
worse. Don't worry about it. It could have been worse. Who is next to Murger?
I mean, I'm behind.
I feel like none of them were really close to me. I was getting upset that nobody was talking about the fact that he doesn't breathe, and I kind of walked and pushed over a rock.
He volunteered himself. He volunteered himself for being close. Okay. It's a champion, like all champions in not demon. They have special abilities, and this one is cleave.
Wonderful.
I don't need to roll. Cleave. A second melee target will take half damage, so you take 5 damage. As he smashes down into the shoulder and like.
I was thinking if you could copyright Diablo because it's a Spanish word.
You in the chest.
That's what was going on.
Oh. Okay. Now go.
I got lost.
I want a move.
Okay.
So how does that work? Do I do a magical attack or does he just do physical defense?
He defends. Yeah, he defends. The defense is 8, yes?
Yeah.
He misses, so you have immobilized him.
Alright. Can I move out of the attack zone without invoking attack opportunity?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Alright. I want to run
Oh, right, yeah.
into the
I wrote
room,
opportunity
so
attacks.
I'm assuming
in
I was kind of
like
standing
something
in the
you can do all
doorway.
around as a reaction.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm giving the rest of the party a line of sight. So I kind of like.
Oh
weave
no, we're
around
drinking
him.
a potion.
Or alternatively,
I should be
you've
drinking
left him in
potions.
there alone.
You should be.
So you see Murgard go running into the room itself. You see this room is essentially just a square. There's like a fountain in the center of it, but the water is very still now. You
You're
can
just
see that there
describing
are doors to like straight ahead
tombs.
of you.
Yeah,
and
basically,
to
yeah,
the
straight up,
right-hand
100%.
side,
From
but they're close.
from
late
nondescript
room, it's totally
From
demon
nondescript
game.
demon game.
Definitely a square, man. That's what you see. The creature is immobilized, which means you guys can now hit him on a 6. Briar.
While he's immobilized,
I'm a
gonna
benevolent god.
run and slide underneath him, and he pulls out a vial from
Oh,
his
God.
jacket, and as he gets underneath him, he injects this thing in the thigh with acidic blood. And
Okay.
this is gonna be a single target fuck you.
Okay.
This is like
Oh right.
crazy
He had a
thing
spell
that he
called
has,
Single Target
sure.
Fuck You.
Yeah.
Okay. The vines part as you go.
It said nothing
sliding
else.
between
The
his
whole
legs,
acidic
vine's
blood,
like,
Neil,
"Oh,
that's
we're
you."
not getting involved in this."
You have to live with that.
And the
When you
vines
go to
start
sleep and
charging
you
as you go
face
sliding
face
underneath his
Jesus in your
legs.
dreams,
Okay, make
what are
a
you gonna?
roll.
How are you gonna answer for your crimes?
5 and an 8.
And 8, yes, for sure. Roll your damage.
55.
55
Jesus.
damage. Okay, as you inject this poisonous blood into him, as you go shooting out the other end, Murgo, who can actually see him now that he's like slid under the legs, he's suddenly become very, very pale. You can see there's a lot of blood dripping out of his ears. He doesn't look too good, but nor does the big ass creature with whom you've just scored like 55 points. Okay, cool.
That was
It's
a big
still
hit.
standing.
I was very upset by this.
Oh boy.
The rest of us are
Cool
happy.
beans.
Huh?
It
Rest of us
doesn't
are
look
happy.
Very
Yeah.
good.
There's a lot of damage.
Nice, awesome. Okay, Pafit.
Yes.
Nice, awesome, great, thank you.
I'm
Cool,
standing
thanks.
back. Does
Fucked up my
anyone have
plans.
Super damage? Like they really need healing?
Apparently, yes. Murga. No, Briar does.
I'm just
because-
kidding. I have 115 hit points, but that's
Yeah,
pretty
go
low for me.
Fuck yourself with your 115 hit points.
That's how I attack people.
Okay. So yeah, nobody needs healing.
Neil walks
Yeah,
in,
nothing else.
goes,
Nobody
I
needs
only have
healing
150.
except for me.
Where? And then people go like, fuck you. Hey, it's just how I work, Matt. Gets offended.
Nah. Pete's seen a lot of things in his day, and he knows he's gonna probably die tonight. He's ready.
But what about that?
He's been prepared.
What about that?
He has the whole backstory you guys don't know. He said goodbye to his wife and children.
That's so sad.
Is it Pefita and Pefit Jr.?
His son is named Geff Joldbloom.
Aether tried to get the joke.
No.
And his daughter is named T-Rex.
Can't deal with this anymore. Casey, what are you doing?
Casey?
I'm gonna make the thing happen very soon. What are you doing, Casey?
Sometimes I don't know if there's references that I'm missing.
Casey is going
I think
to
Casey is just high on life.
Yeah.
like what essentially amounts to magic. Actually, no. Tasha said he has laughter, but like in this universe. So I'm just gonna point my staff at him and be like, actually, no. Fuck it. That's what's the thing where you insult someone and it hurts them?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
I'm gonna vicious mockery him and just be like,
On point, the two of you slow.
I blame lag.
Okay, Casey,
You're on the
roll
same
your
side of the leg
wisdom
as me.
well, that was really bad. That was a 2.
Yes, that. She got a double 1. So yeah.
I got double ones.
Like
That's a
your
reference,
vicious
Neil.
mock, it fell on deaf ears, like, no. The creature is not at all worried by what you just said. Takai.
Now who looks like a fool?
It's me because it's me because Rethik stole all my good luck with this fucking system.
You rolled a 888 on your
Straight
first
up.
roll, my dear.
I know.
Right, wave my hand and two skeletons.
Way
go
to bring up the
clattering
past,
at
man.
this thing.
Okay. Right, roll your d8s for them.
No.
A 1, which means
I
it
will
utterly
not.
misses, and a 5, which means it kind of was so close. The vines were almost like trying to
Tight this
pull one of
motherfucker
the
down for
arms
you guys.
towards
Yep.
the weapon this failed skeleton has.
I mean,
Yes,
it was
alas-
useful on
alas, they didn't
the
do
acid
anything.
blood.
Yeah, true. I helped.
Okay, the Cyclops
You're
is
welcome,
going to
Neil.
get a chance to break free of the vines. That's basically all it can do.
Vines.
No, stop it.
Fine.
And it doesn't. It looks super annoyed. Murga.
I'm gonna punch it.
Warning. Scenes of graphic comedy and punning ahead.
Okay.
I'm punching. Punch it in the taint. That's an
Oh,
In the taint.
You like slide through its legs behind me. I eject it with something. You just like punch it in the taint. and Casey's character's like, you look like a fool. Getting punched in the taint.
We're not taint punch people.
I think this place is tainted.
I'm leaving.
You did it.
I'm never coming back.
Ethan.
It taints that bad.
It's all you!
You guys deserved it.
As nearest damage to swearing, it was 1 point off of dying. Horrific taint pun damage. I'm so proud of you. How does it die?
From its taint.
It leans over, holding its taint as the pain surges, and it headbutts the ground so hard its skull crushes, and it just kind of ends up in this really awkward like death position, where he has his hands between his legs and on his knees and his face on the ground. It's not very sophisticated or
No. It was
Dignified.
I can picture when this is all over, you need to screen grab that exact moment where everybody's hands on their mouth because they can't believe that they just killed someone through the taint.
it's my secret weapon. Don't piss me off.
You punched someone in the taint to death. V, is this how you like thought today was gonna go? Like,
Someone started this podcast expecting a serious dumb Diablo.
I was ready for the taint to be touched.
The song "Tainted Love" just has to play in the background.
So you're actually a monk, and your subclass is way of the taint.
There's just a succubus who has monk levels.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What do I mean?
Around the
What's
corner,
that mean?
you guys hear this
that
kind of, like,
generally
little
broke me
chuckling
so
sound.
hard.
And it comes from pretty low in the ground. You can hear this like clinking of metal.
Like, I've said
You
this a
can hear,
few
like, the
times, but I
clinking of
rarely have ever
things
heard
inside the
Rethix
bag.
laugh.
And
And he just
outside the
fucking
room,
died.
You can, if you want to, turn around and look at the sound.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
What you see
Here
before
comes
you
my
is a very tiny little goblin.
lack of knowledge
It's
of
carrying
Diablo
this,
3.
like,
Yeah,
bag
I was
on
hoping.
its shoulder,
I had
which seems
no
to be
idea. I never
overflowing
played
with,
3.
like,
I only
money
played
and
2.
gems and
I know that
and tiny little
so Rethix and I had played 3 together, like quite a lot,
items.
with our friend Skagath. So like, he should have known better.
This is what you guys see. Some of you will probably already know what this is. I'm gonna say that if you already know what this is, then your character knows what this is. There you go.
Physical contest.
Yeah, I took it.
Yeah, take it.
I never played Diablo 3. I'm assuming this is from that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You would be correct.
So he should definitely know what's coming.
It has a. What are you doing, Rithix?
I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, okay. On a 7 and an 8, yes, you would hit. Yes. Roll some physical damage. For a grand total of 7, as you hit this thing on the head, it kind of like jumps up a little bit, and you see this like some of this gold come falling out of its bag, and you see it kind of like
Treasure goblin.
and you see it like run away a little bit.
What's
towards the
that?
stairs.
I think it's supposed to be Drew.
I assume you guys are now in
But I might be wrong.
with the goblin.
Why?
This is you.
Because
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the guy just
Me and
hit it on
Casey.
the head, and it just went,
Why?
it just screamed and dropped some gold and kept running.
Can't we just take the gold and not be an initiative?
We need to play more.
I'm
Okay,
gonna try to catch him. I'm gonna paralyze him with
Okay,
his blood. I'm gonna make it not move anymore.
I'm gonna go through an initiative order. Dakai did go first, so we'll keep that. The goblin throws its like gold on the ground to try and distract you, so that'll be its go, and it runs on a little bit further. Okay, it's now Murgo's go. What do you want to do? You can
I
catch
I think I
after
just
it.
follow the same.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Then I'm
those
gonna
we did
sprint
before.
after it and just bonk it like real good on the head.
Okay.
Could have immobilized it, but I'm just like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
That's a 7.
Yep.
All right. Just with our closed fist, he bonks it on the head for 10 damage. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Shut up,
basically,
it
you
wasn't
whack
that
it on the head,
effeminate.
Instead of losing blood, it loses gold. As it kind of like jumps in, it's like, oh, master, please. And it kind of like waddles off.
Yeah,
a
I think
little
that's
bit
true.
Further. Not too far, though, just a little bit. Briar, what do you want to do?
I am going to take a very small vial off of my chest.
Ooh.
Okay,
It's-
so
It's
'cause
got
he's a very
fairy
small
dust,
goblin.
fairy
Well,
blood in it.
Yeah.
It's
I
not a
just
very
think this is
small
such a
goblin.
petty moment. I just kind of walk up to it and like basically like splash a little bit of this, not even like the whole vial. He splashes. I don't want to like break your game with the dumb shit that I keep doing, but like I want to like put
Do it.
frost
Okay.
giant blood on him to like slow his ass down.
That
Okay,
makes
so that'll be a
sense.
fuck
Sure,
you.
why?
Yeah.
So it costs 12 resources.
Yeah.
Make a magical contact.
That's just science.
That's a 2 and a 4.
That's
You
about
know what? If you told me that in like
so, yeah, you
some
basically
kind of
just
magical
got
science
these,
movie,
like,
I would just be like,
blood completely, like,
We're
yep,
good.
pour out of one ear.
Green light.
I'm not gonna look for any plot holes here.
Nope, we don't need any factual basis. It was called frost giant blood. That freezes
surely,
things.
surely it slows you
100%.
down.
Perfect.
Sounds cold.
The feet.
I was desperate for you guys just to kill this one,
blast it
or
with
to
magic.
negotiate with it, or just throw gold at your face, or you get sucked in a
What does
portal.
it
There
look
was no
like?
way you weren't going to what's coming next.
It looks like your mom.
Oh.
And thus, the sacred tradition of your mum had begun. Or had it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know how dark
Please.
and horrible to get with this.
Please put in what are they called? The when I say that in edit.
And
Thank
then
you.
go
Vuvuzela?
wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah, as Volanda then describes like this urn which has a red bag around it. Nice one, Casey. Dead mum jokes.
You're so petty.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Very
It looks like
Classic.
your
Classic.
dad?
Box. Well, he's like one foot in the grave.
Oh.
Oh.
All of my really terrible
I'm
jokes
gonna
are
be
gone.
honest. Like, my dad is as close to looking to this goblin as anything I've ever seen. So.
It looks like
Holy shit,
fucking
dude. Holy
Ooh.
what are they called? Magic missiles.
Oh.
Okay,
Wow.
I think it's funny if your mum jokes stays in.
Remaster, please remove that.
No, you need to keep that epic roast to my dad and
Lifts itself up in the air and appears above
He's
it.
not in the room. It's just called being mean.
And hits it square in the face.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
And you hear a cracking of it, and it's like, not this, no, Hester, please, no. And it runs along and it throws out like a really
might be
big
thirsty.
gem behind it.
Yeah.
It's
A
like
Brit-
trying to
a
detract
British
you guys, and
goblin.
It kind of runs away.
British
to be fair.
goblin.
I didn't
Oh,
even
please
roll
don't take
for
me
that.
jewels.
Yeah, it's a dead mum joke. You're gonna they kill.
Look, man, I put on my 1980s bully shirt, so I have to be mean. It's just the law. Butthead. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel hurt. Thanks.
I am probably in this
okay.
moment holding back so many mean jokes.
point towards it and just raise my hand, palm up, and this thing is encased in pillars of bone.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's go, Cobra Kai.
What are you casting?
You can hear me in the moment going, what, wait, what?
Yes, sure.
Okay,
go, Cobra
I'm gonna
Kai.
say that's gonna
Jesus
cost
Christ.
you. Oh, what's the cost for your vines?
6.
Okay, so it's gonna cost you 6 resources.
Wasn't it
What
8
bullshit is
earlier?
this? He's just getting to steal my abilities? Fine, I'm raising vine necromancer monsters next turn.
I didn't give a fuck about this. Okay, so it's gonna cost you 6 resources.
so
and make a magical
petty.
contest.
So petty. Why do we have audio recording of me just being actively petty?
These like shards of bone just
We don't just have
erupt
audio
out the ground like a
recordings now,
volcano
we have
and
video
stuff, like,
too.
enveloping the
Shit.
inside. I'm gonna give it a physical contest. You now have a treasure goblin stuck inside a prisoner bone.
Who's playing with cats?
The
Oh, it's
goblin
probably
tried to get
me.
out and failed.
Because I
now
have like
murdered.
stuff on my desk.
Oh, right,
while
right,
we're
right.
recording.
Yeah.
Usually it's just my dice and pencils and like stuff like that, but
Okay, go for it.
I rolled 7.
That's
spitting on him.
Yep, that's an
No, I'm
absolute
punching him.
yes. You're just punching it.
Yeah, let's say I got my staff out and I'm like jabbing at it through the ribs of the.
Dance, Mickey, dance.
Give me a call. I need it. I want
Okay.
all of it. And that's
All
What do I need
20
gold for?
damage.
I'm a wild man that
As
lives
you
in the
kind of,
forest.
Like, jab at it 3 times very quickly in succession. Like,
I have gone.
see,
What's
like,
it called?
please
Scrooge
touch
McDuck
it.
gets it. Gold madness.
As you stab it square in the face, as you break its nose, and you feel like your
Gold
stick,
fever.
your staff crush into its brain, and like give it a good wiggle, then pull it out.
Jesus.
You guys hear this thunderous crack, this very loud crack, as if existence
Remastered.
itself is breaking open. And all of you feel a shuddering within the very core of your body. And this very large, no, starts off small. From within the very center of the goblin, you see this kind of like mystical force begin to
Music.
Ooh.
reach out
Uh-oh.
like ethereal
Something's happening.
fingers
Oh
that just seem
yeah.
to be clawing out and breaking through the fabric of the world, and it begins to pull it and stretch it, and eventually you see the fabric of reality break, and you see something bright on the other side. All of you feel a tremendous tug in the center of your chest as you are all pulled through this portal. It feels like you're floating in darkness for a second. Then it feels like the weirdest motherfucking LSD trip you've ever been on in your entire life. There are bright colors. The sound is very weird. It's like some sort of like carnival sounds, like on a merry-go-round. Underneath there's this like deep, menacing, like beating heart sound, and it's super fucking trippy. And then you all land feet first. You might have too many feet. You all land feet first in this strange, brightly coloured world.
In a land where salt and caramel meet, one dark team of treasure goblin-killing arseholes must survive the sickeningly sweet world known as Candy
He's British,
Floss
you would
Bay.
say asshole.
4 ordinary people have to endure chocolate, rainbows, and cute, cuddly bears to escape with their lives. With all this sweetness around them, can they do what they must? Kill the cuteness? I guess we're about to find out. Again.
And you guys have landed in the wonderful world of Candy Floss Vale. As
I
you turn around
wrote
and
both
look at
those
one
intros
another,
before I did anything else for
you
this
don't
game.
see each other as you expect. There's no strange old man filled with like twigs and leaves in his hair. There's no like old man leaning on a staff. There is no kind of like My Chemical Romance reject standing there. And there's definitely no very surreal kind of like Reaper-looking motherfucker.
This is actually based on something that happens in Diablo 3.
Have also changed.
At certain an event that happens, if you killed the treasure goblin, it sometimes could create a portal to Whimsydale.
Yeah.
And you would just run around and you'd kill like gummy bears and shit like that. But I decided to turn you into ponies.
This kind of like horse-looking thing, but it's really small. And
Because
really
it was
cute.
funny to me.
It has long flowing yellow hair, long flowing
There was a
yellow
bit of a
mane,
running
and
gag
its
on the
tail
Skaggas
is,
channel
like,
when
bright
Rethix and I
yellow,
used to play that
shimmers
over there.
into gold.
That one of us would run in my little pony
your
game.
Left rump,
Oh.
there's a little picture, a little marking.
So I
of,
did.
Of a little voodoo doll.
Can I say that my pony still has incredible cheekbones?
So I won. I ran the My Little Pony game.
By running it.
Rethix had to
They
suffer
were
through it.
Indeed, still incredible.
But
It's
it's
really
not the
important
cheeks
to me.
you think. It's moved to the butt cheeks now.
You have,
That's a reveal.
you have like an 8 or you have a Caden level butt.
I have the best pony butt.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, let's say horsey butt.
Oh man, this podcast.
You're definitely
is-
ponies. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are ponies.
We're-
Who's next?
Are we little ponies?
Your little ponies.
Whose little ponies are we?
Definitely not mine.
Do him. Not like killy.
Okay,
Neil nailed it.
Takai has turned
Sorry, what
into
are
this.
Well, they're being stretched. That's what they are.
I think we're getting real close. Just, getting real close.
In this
Yes, we
strange.
can say My Little Pony. We can talk about My Little Ponies. It's fine.
In this strange Candy Floss Vale world, our necromancer has turned into this beautiful white kind of unicorn-looking horse. Its mane is a rainbow of colours. Its tail is just shimmering metallic rainbow, and on its like right like rump area, it just has like this kind of scythe within like the colouring.
I have a regret.
of its whiteness.
Yes,
glowing,
yes, you do.
like
And
an
the regret
orangey
is that I
kind of,
didn't
like,
give
goldish
Rethix
colour.
My Little
And your
Pony a
minions-
little
your minions
snowflake
have
on his
turned
butt
into
instead of a
the
scythe.
Care Bears in the world.
Because
They have little
Rethix
hearts
plays the
on their
most
bellies
snowflake
and they're
characters
coloured
ever.
yellow and red.
They're always amazing, but I really wish I had done
Yeah,
that.
I
You definitely
I
should
don't
have.
think we can
Definitely
call
should have.
ourselves My Little Ponies or call them Care Bears. We can reference that, but I don't think we can actually call ourselves that.
Casey, stop. First of all, we're not ponies. We're horses. We're Shetlands are. We're my little Shetlands. Our little Shetlands. And those are not Care Bears. I'm slightly concerned.
God, this is where it came from.
There is a concerned yellow bear and a concerned red bear with little hearts.
They look vaguely like they're like they might be from. Everything here looks vaguely like it might be from a really bad 1980s cartoon, but only vaguely.
They're not just your little ponies.
Our little Shetlands, our little Shetlands.
I couldn't get it out.
They're ours, and they're not yours.
Fuck.
You see this
They're not your little shop.
this horse where like it looks like nobody's ever taken care of it. No one's given it a good brushing down.
Oh fuck.
Around its kind of like hoof area, like the kind of like the fur is like really wild and mangled and like covered in like sticks and stuff. Even the mane is like, you know, and it's like
forgotten that's where the
peculiarity
Mavericks
is
and
it's kind of this, like,
comes from.
mottled green kind of colour.
Wow, what you
Um,
forget
and
in
on
5
its
years,
butt,
right?
there's just, like,
What
on its
poisons your
lumbar area,
mind
there
for
is, like,
5
this
years?
little
Yeah.
bird.
I think it's called a flank,
Yeah,
right? Like
flank
a flank.
or
I
on
think
a
so,
horse.
yeah.
I know nothing about horses. I still don't know anything about horses.
All right. What the hell is your character's name?
The most pony-esque name of all of us.
It's true.
Frankly.
Oh my goodness.
Briar. Briar in pony form is this kind of like dark black horse. The eyes are bright red. Its mane
Oh yeah,
is
it's
like
the
the
emo
deepest
knockoff, yeah.
ebony black, and it's cut in such a way they have to keep like flicking their hair, their mane back.
That's such a My Immortal pony.
Yes.
It's like a collar, but it's like studded. But you can't see what's like emblazoned on its front because it's so dark and emo.
Nothing there, no soul. It's a heart, but it's black.
Is that how you know if a pony has a soul? It's a picture on its side. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
That's a projection of its soul on the board.
That's where its soul
where
is.
Where the pony soul is located.
Oh wow.
Your abilities are exactly the same, but you are in fact a pony. It's our area, thank you.
No, that one's dead. We can talk about MySpace all we want.
Sometimes things happen, and I'm like, we have to keep making a podcast now. And after that, and like, how? It's broken. I broke it. How do we piece this back together? And this one was broken pretty early on.
Oh.
How did we keep
Oh, fuck.
going?
We have a DM.
We.
Alright, in front of you, you guys see kind of like some like really brightly coloured trees. There are some very brightly coloured like tulips and flowers around. You can see this like giant. I want to say if you. Oh great! Another thing I'm gonna get super. You see this. This is reading my notes like this. You see this giant, like, kind of like man made out of.
That's beautiful, but why is he in Ponyville? I mean, sorry, Framework.
You just are, like, you know, pretty much, you're in Candy Flossvale, and you're not the only
I like
type
that
of
you
creature
corrected
here.
Casey.
Yeah. Well, I had to make
Yes,
sure.
but
We had to know where we were.
Is the
100%.
steampunk marshmallow man doing it?
The man who is made of marshmallow, Casey, is feeding like these little clouds that seem to be like yapping around its feet, but much like dogs made out of candy floss, and they're very, very cute. And he looks up and he sees you from a distance and just kind of like waves confusedly at these 4 ponies. What do you guys
Oh,
want to
come
do?
on, everybody. We gotta go talk to the big white guy.
I quit. Did you just say every pony?
Maybe a little bit.
I didn't get this joke because I know nothing about My Little Pony.
No.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. No, I just know some of the fucking
Oh.
Brony.
That's the only thing I knew about My Little Pony.
marks on their butts are called cutie marks.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Plead the fifth.
Self-reporting, eh, Thor? No.
You are.
We got him now.
No. Everything you're saying is incriminating. Stop talking.
Wait, no, that's gonna come across bad in the
Don't make me.
audio.
Send the SWAT team. We got him.
You just now thought about something bad in the audio. What?
I'm gonna count
literally went through and I marked every single timestamp for Neil to put that ding in.
Never did.
At this point, that Volunda realized they needed to get a move on, and that their funds for copyright infractions was already depleted.
That it was.
Okay,
It was.
So yeah, you see this giant man made of marshmallow who's feeding his candy floss dogs. What do you guys want to do?
I said I wanted to slowly approach it.
Why is the episode 3 hours?
But I
Well,
used the phrasing very phony and everybody was like, "Oh, shit."
Well,
Okay,
we had to make it long enough to add ads into it so we could deal with the litigations.
for every one description V made, we had to make 5 similar references of something copywritten.
Look very happy and give it a lick.
Take a social contest.
Oh, fuck.
To see whether the not
Fair.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's gonna
That's
kick
fair.
your ass.
I give it a hug. It's an excellent.
Why do I just see you rolling up to it going like, "Do you have any blood?"
It's a Ford. It doesn't like it.
No, the candy floss is very unhappy, and it just like kind of
Hey,
like
kids,
does this kind of,
you
like,
got any blood?
cute little melodious kind of like little barking thing, and goes back around the giant marshmallow man, who just looks at you and goes,
That's not fresh meat. Hello. Welcome to Candy Floss Valley.
So this is Andy. This is my ex-husband, who's also the voice of Titus, the Doom Gnome.
Is that where we are?
Oh,
And he wanted to do the fresh meat line so much, I didn't want to say no because it was too funny.
Don't be rude to the giant
Oh
man
my
made of
God.
fluff.
Fluff, is that what we call them now? Yeah, sure. We don't know what we're doing here. We're doing things. We were killing goblins earlier. I don't know why, but we killed them.
Why?
Put in a bone cage. And we stabbed them to death. But now we're here.
Well, that's a way to make friends.
you
Hi,
see
random
like the
stranger.
little
I stabbed a man in a boat cage.
yeah, you see the little candy floss dogs just like pile up behind the marshmallow.
Don't worry, don't worry. You guys aren't made out of gold, so we're not gonna stab you to death. Are you made out of
You're very bad. You're very bad at talking to people.
He ate people. He's marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow
Take a
fluff
social
people.
contest for him not to kick your ass. Are we about to get in fight with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
I'll calm down.
Look, we don't have any kind of the kind of technology you need to fight the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But I do know who we can call.
No, you can't.
No one went for it. No one.
We don't get signal here.
Ghost chasers. Spook chasers, right.
Oh my god.
You guys don't appear to be from around here.
We
Me
are not.
desperately
You are
trying to
very
get us
welcome.
back on plot.
We are from another world where it is darker and more dangerous. And full of blood and
So much blood.
bones and things like that.
And 2 dunes and an obelisk.
From a land of a lot of dick jokes.
What happened to your
Trying
accent?
to be Eddie Murphy, that's for
What's,
sure.
yeah, that's right.
Well, that
Casey's
doesn't
accent goes
sound
all
like
over
a
the
very
place.
nice place. Perhaps you should stay here in Candy Floss Vale with the king and the queen, Honey Buns and Honey Badger.
It sounds like a nice
It's wonderful. We eat candy
okay.
floss, not the candy
Okay.
floss dogs. We eat
Okay.
candy floss and caramel, and
Okay.
for those a little risky, salted caramel.
I see the ending pipeline now. I remember now. The rest of most of everything except
Well,
for
I bet that diabetes
jokes.
don't exist in this world.
Well, I've never heard of it, but we always go over there to get something we call
Oh my god, I need to make sure I get this correct.
Somebody make diabetes jokes because all the food is candy.
Oh fuck.
no. Every day we get the golden nectar of the gods. It really
That's something that the king and queen should have said when like someone offends them. Insolence.
I'd like to try the golden nectar of the gods. How does one get that?
Oh fuck.
If you're a citizen of Candy Floss Vale, you get it every day for free. But if you're new to the area like you are, then you have to go for a contest against the Honey Badger and Honey Buns. All praise Honey Buns.
We have to fight a honey badger.
Yes.
Honey buns.
All praise the honey badger. No, honey buns. Which one were we praising?
All praise honey buns.
All hail honey buns. Come on, guys.
Honey buns.
Come on. No,
Honey
praise it.
buns.
We can't call it.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, honey buns.
Wait, are honey buns a thing?
Yeah, they're a thing,
Yeah, they're a little snack in America.
Honey
Yeah.
badgers.
Oh, I thought cornflakes or something. Oh, no, that's the Trix rabbit.
I can send a picture.
They also have an anal pouch which creates a smell so suffocating it actually assists in calming bees. They're intelligent creatures.
Are we getting
by the British military
David
in
Attenborough's
2007,
honey badger
it's
moment here?
reported That honey badgers don't care.
And honey buns is what a lot of people call their.
Holy
That's why I put it in.
Sure.
Just for that
Sure,
joke.
I guess
Oh.
it's full of frosted
I was
flakes
about to
with
ask. This is
one.
back when like honey badgers were like a
Because it's
running
just-
meme, right?
Yep.
Because the name
my
of the
God.
thing so similarly describes the thing that it evades copyright, and both Kellogg's and General Mills can use it.
I think I'm doing a specific reference that I've forgotten
Yep.
the law about. I think that's very
No,
specific.
I was making a copyright joke.
Someone
I'm
will
so
get it.
confused
It's
at this
fine.
point.
It's for a law student somewhere that knows the history of frosted flakes.
Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go prove yourself in the contest, I can always take you to the castle.
V, I want you to know I wasn't going to kill the goblin. I don't know what you would have done because I was going to put it on my back. I don't know what you would have done if I wasn't going to kill it.
That's true. What would
I'm
you?
gonna be honest. I know at least one person here would want to kill it.
Fair. I mean,
And
You're right, you got
something
it.
else would
You
open
got
up the
it.
ball because there are like 3 different ways to get to Windy Vale.
Oh fuck. Oh, this game is so
We
stupid.
want to earn the honey gold nectar of the gold gods.
Golden nectar of the gods. But close enough. You'll pick it up. Come on then.
You've got more
All
belief in me
praise
than I
honey
do.
buns. Come with me.
Especially doing that voice.
And you see the giant marshmallow man just like
If
wave
my
his
voice
arms
started
and,
to
like,
crack,
take
I'm
you
laughing so
towards,
hard.
This giant castle on a little cloud.
Oh fuck.
The cloud is all wispy and light. There's a little like kind of bridge that goes over, and there is a big castle made of gingerbread. And they lead you inside.
Are none of you more socially apt characters gonna try to sell that you've been here before and try to get some fucking nectar for free? No, we're just gonna fucking murder some honey badgers? Okay.
Okay. And they lead you into a great hall.
Great
This
hall.
hall is
Music.
It's pretty great.
Music.
And ahead of you.
Every
you
time
see
there's
that
music,
there
it's like a
is
cutscene.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
amounts to a really
Everybody
big
has to shut the
bunny,
fuck
like
up.
you would expect the Easter bunny. And they have like little kind of like they're kind of like a soft brown color, and they're very fluffy and very cute. They have like little like ribbons tied on their ears, and they're holding this giant kind of like lollipop thing with like the swirly ones. I think it has a fancy name, but it's just a big lollipop.
Can the ribbons be blue?
Yeah, of course they can.
Good, because Blue Ribbon is an ice cream company, and their thing is a rabbit.
Oh,
God
I
damn
didn't
it,
realise that. Well, actually, it's not copyright. I'm in.
Just wanted another ice cream joke while I did.
Thank you,
They're
Neil.
holding this big lollipop, and they're sitting on this throne. And one hand
Yeah.
is reaching out, and they have a hand.
You made the blue
on,
ribbon bunny joke.
Well, it's essentially
Oh,
a giant
okay.
badger.
Yeah.
They're
I
both
can see that.
holding. They both have these goblets.
Yeah, ice cream, I can see that.
Glass goblets, and they're filled up with this kind of like amber nectarish color fluid, which you would assume to be the golden nectar of the gods.
It's mead.
And Honey Buns stands up, and
I mean,
she waves
nectar of the
her,
gods?
her,
Yeah, it's nectar of the gods is mead, so it's
her
just
giant
mead.
lollipop
It wasn't
aside,
ambrosia, so it
and
has to be something else.
quantities down. All the courtiers here are like various little rabbits or badgers or various marshmallow people, and a couple of horses, and a couple of
I
bears.
don't remember when we fight.
And
Oh,
they
really
wave their
soon?
lollipop for silence.
Why?
And
I think because you
they
annoy
point
one
their
of them,
lollipop at you
and then
guys,
they
and
decide to
say,
fight you personally.
Oh.
We, honey badger,
Yay!
have been led to understand that you are new to our lands, and that you would like to partake in our nectar here.
And she points down to the goblet.
Oh, hell, honey
You
buns.
talked it up quite a bit. So, yeah.
Let's do that.
Neil in the apple, like.
I'm just gonna go ahead and drink 2 of my potions. Just get.
I'm gonna stop talking.
One potion is you find it very difficult with hooves to drink this new potion, but you manage it. It's a D6 for each potion.
Oh.
I see him drinking a potion. I'm also gonna do that. I'm gonna do a health potion.
I'm also gonna do my last health potion.
So we all just start.
If you're doing.
Cheers.
Simultaneously preparing
as they see you like down, like these ponies trying to down these vials of potions of varying colours. The honey badger stands up next to honey buns, and they say in a suspiciously harsh-sounding voice. They say,
if you are
Wow,
drinking your
suspicious.
own potions, you clearly do not need ours. Do you really think you are worthy to drink of ours?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think you have the skills to beat our finest champions?
I mean, isn't he just gotta be made out of marshmallow or something dumb? Like, yeah.
Don't underestimate them. I think that marshmallow could probably take out an entire city if he wanted.
I don't know. I think he's too sweet for that.
I mean, if you put him in a microwave.
The honey buns points at the Murger pony as he says,
Oh, you believe the Marshmallow Man is not a sufficient challenge for you? I'm sure that we can up the difficulty.
Oh yeah, that was right.
We should get ourselves a boss, darling.
Well, yes, you're quite right.
I mean, I never said that, but if that's how you treat guests in your house, please. Guys, help me out.
I made it.
This one's on you.
You're gonna fuck with my body, aren't you?
You're gonna fuck with my body, aren't you?
Your Majesty, might I ask, perhaps if
Oh,
one were
fuck.
to not want to die in this fight, could one just not fight?
If you do not wish to fight, then that is perfectly fine. You know where the door is.
and you see the honey badger like a gesture behind you to the big ornate doors that you walk through.
But if you are here to partake of this nectar, then you have to prove yourself worthy.
Right, well, my companion here just doomed all of us. So,
I do not remember this.
I honestly thought he was just gonna not take part because I know what Rethix is like.
I'm just gonna walk into the crowd and just gonna watch this spectacle
Yep.
go down.
There you go.
Okay, what you see is you see this little area being made off to the side. You kind of get shunned like as far to the door as you can possibly get. And your concerned bears are just like sitting down in front of you. You can sit on them if you wish. Oh no, you're a horse, doesn't really work. They're just kind of like sitting at your feet. Okay, the rest of you three?
Are the rest of you going to partake in this challenge?
Well, of course.
Okay, excellent.
I always knew I was gonna die as a pony.
I don't believe you.
Hey, you really are a lovely-looking
Hey, they're just having enough of this shit today.
tragedy having to slaughter you.
I appreciate
Things
that.
just turned so bad so fast.
I tell you what, my friend can bring me back to life after I die, and then you can have a zombie pony.
Unless he
running
dies
around.
first.
It'll be fun.
Yep.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, what?
Zombie pony.
No. She is just a. Never mind. Proceed.
I think she means unconcerned.
I'm sorry. Necromancy? Dead horses?
Why do you call me she? I'm a man. Look at these pony cheeks.
It doesn't work because you've already got hooves.
Social
He
contest.
just flicks his
You
tail.
showed them your butt. You have to social.
Neil, you seem to know a lot about horses.
Casey, that's not what you
Do you want to self-report a little bit for me, please, buddy? Save me.
The social contest of the
We
rule.
won't attack you straight out of hand. You
Oh,
there.
fuck.
The one sitting over there in the corner. The one with the rather wonderful horn and bright-colored mane. Yes, you. You will have to leave our lands if you participate raising ponies.
Yes, bye-bye. I will see myself out. You do have the rest of you. I will not be seeing in your
That is acceptable.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's so fair.
I don't remember why he gets back into the fight.
Someone here will erect a ring around us, and we shall begin.
Correct.
God damn it, Casey.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone this long with that. Oh no, we already had a dick joke. Never mind.
And true to form, less than half an hour of being in a new land, the first mention of erect has them giggling like schoolboys. Real mature.
Okay.
We are mature.
You
We are
guys
very mature.
are ready. You guys are standing. As you guys are standing there, you see like a couple of the kind of like the marshmallow people just like put in like stakes in the ground and like wrap a ring around of like a rope around them. You do, however, notice that Honey Badger and Honey Buns have not left this arena.
We're totally fighting the king and the queen.
You're totally fighting the king and the queen.
Let's usurp them.
We can become the ultimate power in Candy Floss Vale.
We will reform the Candy Nation. Make them accept necromancy. Their bigotry shall go no longer.
Yeah, I wanna
I don't know where that came from.
Through our pony brain communication that I'm saying we have, try to convince him to jump into the ring with us so that we can overthrow the king and queen and become the lords of the ponies and also all the candy people.
Through our shared telepathy that we can
Yeah,
all
totally.
hear at all times. All
Yeah,
distance,
sure.
I will wait until the fight begins and we'll jump
All
in.
ponies have
Have you used
telepathy.
manually?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
if
yeah.
you knew that.
Established exactly at this moment in time.
Yeah.
It's not called telepathy, it's
then,
called
folks.
telephony.
What
God
we
damn
need
it.
to do is everyone's going to need to roll a d8 and we should set up the initiative. So,
I got an 8. I'm so bloodthirsty.
I got a 7.
I need their nectar. Their blood nectar. I thought that was it.
can you re-roll your d8, please? It doesn't matter unless you get one. Carry on.
I got a 1 both times.
So is this person. Okay, roll again.
2.
Also rolled a 2. Roll again.
5.
We need to roll again.
What? What is?
I'm not shitting you.
2.
Okay, you finally beat me because I rolled a 1.
Those bad rolls for the tax.
Question she continues to ask herself on a daily basis since she started recording this podcast.
Okay, so we've got Briar, you need to re-roll.
It's a 2.
I hate this
Okay,
system.
top
I
of
hate
the
this
round
system so
is
much.
Honey Badger. Also rolled an 8 and then rolled a 7. So, yep. Sorry about that. Not.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does it say
There's
it's
that song
beyond that?
again.
Because that's just
It's
how
music
bad the
again.
pony is.
Cutscene,
Beyond
fight scene.
that.
It's the bone. Alright, that's another copyright. Okay.
I think it's a different song.
Honey
It might not be.
It depends. Are these the strings that you removed from previous episodes?
The kind of yellow mane.
So slowly
Oh,
we've
this-
just been getting more and more of the same
Ah.
song.
No, this is the same song, but this is the part that this is the version that doesn't have the guitar. It's just the strings and little tinkers.
And rolled nothing but 2, so they did fuck you in that one.
Bells. That's electric piano. It's just the roads.
Because they are.
My pony body is too beautiful and sexy to be in.
Don't call your pony body sexy.
And
Stop.
I'm desperately just trying to keep going. I know that we're roughly at like 2.5 or 3 hours or something. I'm like, oh, I have to keep going. We have to keep going, guys.
I don't know what your defense rating is.
Oh fuck.
My defense rating is a 6, so my sexy pony body does get into it.
This is a lot because Honey Badger is super strong and has really sharp claws.
Stop rolling.
That was
No,
3
I
dice.
refuse.
18 damage.
I considered rolling another one for
Already has
lols.
3 on its physical. And you see these like, I don't know if badgers have 4. I'm gonna say 4 claws.
She's correct. 5 toes, but 4 of those on the front feet have claws.
Like you see these 4 lines of like.
I do a tiny bit of fact checking about honey badgers.
On the chest of this pony, and they begin to drip
That
quite
is-
heavily with blood.
the start and end of your
Alright,
fact-checking
that was
adventure
Honey
for
Badger's opening
podcasts.
round.
I believe so.
Brian.
No, I've done like weirdly. I
oh my
researched
goodness.
free diving
Okay.
for the sprouting.
I am.
Oh boy.
going
Just like
to-
generally, just I fell down a rabbit hole of
I'm
free
gonna
diving
run
and like
up
how
and
long people can hold their
just-
breath, why
I
people
don't-
do
I
it,
think
what
I'm
happens.
just very
Like,
confused, and
yeah.
I don't know anything else. But
And how
to
often did that
make
come
blood
up?
happen. He's gonna run
Once,
up and bite them and try to make blood happen because I don't know if they have blood or
Yes,
not,
they have blood.
and I need to find that out. So I think he just panics and runs up and like bites one. Just try to see blood. I just want to see blood. It's a 4.
No, you basically you get a snap at Honey Badger, and they just stand still, like they don't even bother.
Cause Honey Badger.
That was
Don't give a
you.
fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Okay, Murger.
I'm trying.
Merger's gonna. I feel like I should stick to physical because I got the highest chance of hitting with that. So, who's being bitten?
Honey Badger.
I am biting. So.
Yeah, who? Which one of them?
Honey
wait,
Badger. Honey
yeah,
Badger.
The real question is:
Sure.
Is Honey Buns also in the fight?
Yes, Honey Buns is also in the arena and in the fight, but hasn't actually done
That
anything
quiet.
yet.
All right, let's focus on Honey Badger. I'm gonna go run into Honey Badger, and I'm gonna run in and turn around, and I'm gonna do that like backwards kick thing that horses do to annoying people that hit them.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm doing that to the.
To
the
annoy them. To fucking murder them.
To annoy them, not to annoy them.
Okay,
I do not think a horse kick is bothersome.
Kick at mid-air, and again, Honey Badger doesn't even bother moving because Honey Badger doesn't give a fuck.
Thank you. I made the joke at least once. That's all I needed it for.
So, in the crowd, a magnificent unicorn leaps into the ring, followed by 2 teddy bears.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. I turned his skellies into Parliaments and bears.
Through
Alright,
the
yeah,
eyes,
that's the
you've,
joke.
like kind of this like impression of like a rainbow just behind you, just momentarily.
Purely to annoy Rethix.
Dry heat if I would, but I don't have any organs. So it's
He's admitting,
good.
guys. He's
He's a horse now. I don't know what you're right about. He's a special unicorn.
I land and I stomp one hoof, and there is like darts of green and black in it. It just flies from where I land in a circle, and I'm gonna try to use Poison Nova on both of them.
Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. Magical contest then.
What?
Yes.
I don't remember if this is a spell I gave him or something he made up.
Okay, roll your damage.
You sound excited, so I'm assuming he made it up.
It's not
Yeah.
terrible, but
Or
you
it's
do
a spell
damage
that
to
you
both
wrote
of them,
down and he hadn't
so,
used it and you were annoyed.
As you see this kind of like green like shard just
Yeah, that
fly
is
out
also
from the
pretty
impact
much
of your hoof on the ground, they both get speared with these kind of little greeny things and inhale the fumes and start coughing and choking, and it's highly unpleasant.
Thank
Now
you
they have
both.
to do this now, so I'm super excited.
Thank you, Gessa.
Okay. So
What?
Badger and Honey Buns, they've taken damage. Okay. Next up then is Pafit.
Well, Pafit also don't give a shit. So
Oh,
here's the thing
bold.
about Pafit. He's very heavily reliant on his staff, and now he's a strong young mare. Is a mare? No, that's a girl horse.
Yes.
Stallion?
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
A strong young stallion.
Unless you don't have balls anymore, but that's a character to choice.
Oh well.
No, he doesn't, because this is a children's cartoon, so nobody has balls or anything.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
No reproductive organs here.
Oh.
This is a Saturday
Wow.
morning children's cartoon where we're going to
That's
tear
a
a bunny
character
and a badger.
choice.
Yes. So
Happy little tree friend.
he's gonna, like,
Yeah.
up, and he's going to like reach he's gonna like reach back with his mouth and pull
Oh fuck.
a strangely badger-shaped voodoo doll out of his mane that he just happened to have.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, sure. He's gonna bite that fucker real hard.
Okay, I assume that's magical single target.
Yeah.
Go for it. Make a magical contest.
Oh god, please.
Why have I not wrapped them
That
up?
was the 6 and a 4.
Huh?
Why have I not used my tinkle at this point?
I don't know. I think
I'm-
I'll try it
It was
next.
super good though.
And maybe like that
And
close to
his
being out
wing,
of
he
points.
bites it- he
Yeah,
bites
maybe.
down on it and it sticks.
Oh, you could turn into an owlbear.
Okay.
When you fell under a certain amount of hit points, but instead of falling under the hit points, you just died.
Yeah, that was spoilers.
Super unimpressed. All of you.
Why are you listening to the commentary track if you hadn't listened to this already?
You have no idea what's going
Because
on.
they wanted to save time.
They only had 3 hours.
Oh yeah. She pulls out her lollipop and like swings it around her head a little bit and plants it in the ground. And then you see multiplying like bunnies, 3 little bunnies, standing in a kind of little triangle.
It was in this moment Aether knew he
her
was
defense
fucked.
rating is now 8.
Yep.
And her hit points are shared across them all. That's her special this round. She's super unhappy. There we go. Cool.
Very cool.
Very.
That's Honey Buns, and now it's Honey Badger. Honey Badger looks at his claws and like flicks the blood off of them from when he attacked Pafit. And you see them raise their claw high, and you see them raise their other claw, and they just go for like a double swoosh attack across the front of the beautiful unicorn looking motherfucker.
He was too beautiful.
Yeah, he was. He was gorgeous.
That one was.
He doesn't have any
that one
organs, and he's
definitely
clearly a skelly man.
hits.
But
The left claw, like goes like across the side of your
that
face,
vinegar,
like
guys,
pulling
listen.
some of your like hair out of your mane. This is a bastard. For 21 damage.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Yep. And the second claw for his other special.
So many
Other
dice.
claw, because I don't remember if I said left or right.
Holy shit.
Well, 5 was the highest, so he doesn't hit you, I don't think. So. No. Okay then. That was Honey Badger. It's now the next in the round, so that's Briar.
Okay.
do something
I'm
stupid.
gonna do a magic now.
Good job.
Okay.
I hear the music going away, so
You sound so disappointed.
Let's see.
Guess
It's still there,
The
man.
music went away very
Well, he has to be, like,
disappointedly.
super emo about it. He's got to like flick the hair out of his eyes first, like.
If I have to, I guess I'll do some magic.
I'm gonna try to, like, I guess essentially he's gonna try to boil the blood in the honey badger.
What?
And use
Okay.
a magical single target fuck you.
Okay, cool.
You're so much better than me. I would have just
do it,
got acidic
magical
blood again
thing?
because I'm
4 and
so
8
creatively
and a 2.
bankrupt. Meanwhile, you're like, frost giant blood, acid
no,
blood.
don't give me
burning
credit because the other ideas weren't good. This is the first one that was like good.
And cartoonishly exploded. Yeah, that's what happens. It's super gross. Yeah.
Just bleeding from the head.
You see a good artery pop in a vein pop in the side of his head, and you just see this blood of like gush of blood just like shooting across the arena. It's super
This
gross.
is not PG.
Nice.
No, this is
Okay. Next up is Murgle.
And now I'm torn if I wanna immobilize it or just keep punching it.
You can magic it, can't you?
Yeah, but I've got lower stats for magic, so.
Yeah.
I
Wait, You
recognize.
told me that Honey Bun turned into 3 bunnies?
Yeah.
You recognize what?
I recognize that my
I wanna
magic is
do
shit.
My 3 target magic.
I think your magic was supposed to be better as a bear. An
An
owlbear.
right.
Towards 2 of Honey Bun's stupid bodies, and one of them is going towards the badger.
Okay.
Why
yeah,
am I
sure,
splitting
I'll allow
damage?
that.
I don't know.
This is 5 years ago. This is before I get real angry about splitting damage.
It's a 2 and a 5.
Yeah, that fails.
It wouldn't
Honey Bun's
matter then,
defense is now an 8.
Why?
You fail.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right, man.
It still costs resources, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right. The Merkur like starts, what's it called? Like stomping his hoof, and like from the ground, like little spiky, like little thorns start sprouting, but like they're just.
Oh no,
crushed
it
and
was Merkur
by
that
the,
started
like,
the sprouting.
Honey Badger's,
Yeah.
Power, it's
You
just
piece of
they
shit.
don't care, and the one is just maneuvering around.
Brain over there.
She bunny hops over it. It's fine.
Oh Jesus.
Thank you. It's why I made her a honey bun. I needed to use that at least once. Okay.
Boo.
All right. With that failure out of the way, it's now declared.
Failure out of the way. Talking about me.
Yeah.
Cute cuddly bears will flip out their claws and fangs, and their eyes will go red, and they will they will savagely maul the cute bunnies.
Okay, that's what you want to happen.
Love
Yes,
it.
absolutely. 100%.
That was V saying in not so many words.
Doesn't
That doesn't say that anywhere in your character sheet, but let's go on.
Their eyes go red for sure, but they go red with like little hearts in their eyes instead, and they go over and they just like give the nearest bunny a big hug. It's not what you intended.
You're such an asshole.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That man killed my. He is directly responsible for the death, my first death as an role player.
Oh.
I'd gone like 8 years and never had a death, and this prick leaves my character for dead. My character goes back to save his life. Like, oh no, he's getting surrounded by a bunch of people. I've got to go back. I have to, right? And my character's really nervous, but go back anyway. And then I take a lot of damage. I deal a lot of damage. I take it. I fall to the ground, and he just fucking leaves me. So like, no, fuck Rethics. Fuck that man.
On the side of the face, as their tongue rolls over the damage just like heals up underneath.
And then he's gonna trot back and do a backflip out of the arena for a sec, just to
Pony backflip.
Yep.
I don't think that's a thing.
Because he's not a physical
magic.
person, not in this
Oh
pony
right,
form,
yeah,
at
sorry.
least.
Also,
Magic.
this is kids' cartoons.
Yes, it's a kid cartoon with exploding arteries and shit.
Old man. Just like Yoda.
As your frail old man like flips out of the arena, I need you to take a physical contest for me. As you feel something solid like above like the rope.
That's a straight up 5.
That's straight up. You hit this and fall back into the arena.
What is it?
It's a magical wall.
Oh man! Wait, can I get up on top of the rope?
Rope?
Instead.
Is this gonna be another Sultana? I'm gonna stand up on like the rope / the thing in the corner.
I have a plan, and I need you to let me be up on the post.
They're candy canes.
Corner of the circle.
Yes, a corner of the circle.
I don't care.
Yes, of course
What
they're
they
candy
are.
canes.
The
Of
point
course
is-
they are, Neil.
Is it a nerd's rope or like a licorice rope or like what kind of rope are we looking at?
There's those
Music
like,
stopped.
red strawberry laces.
And you're joining in. Just
So yes, I will allow you to stand on top of the candy cane as like the last of the things. That
Yeah, she's gonna. He, because I'm playing a dude this time. He's gonna perch up.
Big
perch up
swinging
on top of the
balls.
candy cane and but like the furthest candy cane from where the bosses are right now.
Okay. Cool. You see all 3 bodies of Honeybun like swish their kind of lollipops forward.
This is clearly Mira.
And they aim them high into the air, and you hear this kind of like crackle above, and you feel this vibration underneath. As you see these like dark red circles appear underneath you,
I
and then
remember
you become
none
very,
of this
very aware
battle.
that you're on fire.
Me either.
As it just goes. Whoosh.
I remember how it
okay,
ends.
So I'm just gonna do a magical contest to see if I actually hit you guys. Yes, because that was an 8, a 7, and an 8.
Nice.
I'm on top of a post, so
Your post is still going to be ignited, and you're still going to be set on fire.
Quiet. I'm gonna kill you now.
I'd like to contest that
I'm afraid
because you
can't.
can't set candy canes on fire.
Can't melt them.
No, but the fire is still underneath you.
So I'll be like slightly hot, but I wouldn't be burned. Contest.
I will contest loads like half damage.
What?
Okay.
Only because you're being super fucking cheeky. Everyone else.
I
is
should have
gonna
fought
be
harder
taking
for my
26
character.
damage.
I'm sorry, what?
Y'all are going to be taking 26 damage as you get set on
Mhm,
fire.
mhm.
Kate, Perfit has 1 chance to only take half that damage.
What do I have to do?
Physical, please.
Come on, roll 20. Do not.
26 to
fuck me on this because
everybody?
that
You
would
get a
be
7
super
or an 8.
cheeky.
Yeah.
You get a 7.
Jesus
No, you
Christ.
fail. You
I
utterly
failed
fail.
so bad.
I want to be a real bastard and say you take an extra half damage because, like, have you ever touched, like, melting sugar? It's super not good. And it
Why are
burns
you
for
touching
ages.
hot sugar?
But, no, you take 26
It's
damage.
it's not
That was
pleasant.
your 1 chance.
Why
Your
did
one
it happen?
chance.
Why did I touch hot sugar?
So yeah, that was honey
I was
bun.
kitchen.
Honey
Caramelizing
badger,
shit.
however,
Yeah.
is going to be like.
Well, you made my wife split in 3. How rude.
And
I don't
they
know
are
where that
going
came
to
from.
Can't wait to hear
Slap.
her say that.
I know, it's so good.
Got your wish,
and,
Casey.
He brings his 2 giant claws down on. No, yeah, the rainbow motherfucker. Like, no, he's going down.
Rainbow motherfucker.
The first one only got a 6, so I assume that's going to miss.
That's it.
It's a hit.
Oops.
It was nice knowing you, Pony Bro.
Fuck did I just say?
You got him a pony, bro.
Stop talking, Aether.
I'm sorry, Aether. Is there any way we can rewind the audio? We can get a
it's
very
impossible.
clear cut of that.
No, music. Audio only moves forward.
Claw comes down to like rake down the center of your face.
Time is the sixth dimension.
Who is in melee range?
Guess
probably
I would
me.
be.
Okay,
'Cause I
Mogo
went
said
up to
first, so
bind it.
screw him. That was the 6 again, so that definitely hits again.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Dice flying everywhere.
Drop my dice. Okay. Takai takes 19 damage.
Oh.
And Murgur takes 9 damage. Because cleave, because he's a boss, yo.
Ooh.
Are you still on all fours?
Let's go with 3, I think.
Okay, cool. Don't forget your minions have a special ability for you.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
I was aware that none of you were reading
Honey
your character
Badgers
sheets.
go, and he looks over at Honey Buns, and all 3 of them like smile at her and nod approvingly.
You're simply the best, darling.
Okay, so it's now Briar's
I'm
go.
sorry, I made you do that, Cassie.
Okay, the honey badger that I just made his head pop out with blood, and it's
Yep.
like his forehead's now poking blood. I'm gonna take that like string of blood and like magically try to hang him with it.
Fuck, Neil.
This is the same logic as raw. Like I could walk up water if I pour out water from a cup. I can fly.
Oh,
V. You can't argue with it.
Yep.
It's physics.
Yep.
This is
Sure.
science.
Fuck you, because
This is going some dark places.
Okay.
health is
Do you
a
actually have a
resource.
stat called
Oh
Fuck
no!
He does, yeah. It's a special ability called Fuck You, where he gets to do lots of damage.
I didn't.
So
hit
that
it,
was a
though.
1, a 1, and a 4.
Ooh.
As you try and like maneuver this blood, you basically can't
Turns out it's a
control it.
liquid.
It's not really a solid. It's the face of one of these little bunnies.
Oh.
Okay, I'm satisfied otherwise.
Okay, it's now Mogo.
This fight is
Target,
tense.
I'm
I don't remember
restraining the
exactly
honey
how it goes, so I'm also really tense.
Okay.
So, yeah, after stomping the hooves and like just little spikes come out that did nothing, he stomps again and giant vines come out and start.
That was Aether going,
DC 8.
please, for the love of God, Brain,
That's what
something else. Vines. Okay, fine, we're doing vines again.
Why ain't my magic working around here? This place cursed. Do honey badgers have tape? So it does a physical strength check against me.
I needed you to not.
Yeah.
I needed you to not do that again.
It got
It's
7,
too
so it
much.
fails.
And I'm gonna
God.
move real close to Doliki.
Doliki?
Dolikai.
Takai.
I'm gonna move real close to him.
Doliki.
Okay.
Yeah. Takai.
Is he
Close
within
enough.
range of the honey badger?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit further back than that. I don't want to be within range of the honey badger.
What are you singing?
You step away from the range of the
Oh.
honey badger. Yeah. Okay, the vines have now completely like.
I look
grabbed
forward
hold
in
of this
5
honey
years when we
badger
do a
and he's
commentary
looking
track
very
with the
happy
commentary
his
track and I
honey
ask
badger
again and then we have you singing the song 3 times.
Oh, that's gonna be the most confusing thing to commentary on.
Oh my god, yeah. We only actually listen to the commentary. We don't listen to the original episode.
And then I'm going to drink.
We should try and guess
Every
roughly when we're on
year
the
it
episode.
stacks,
that's a good
and
point.
eventually it's just us talking over each other so loud that it's like a wall of static sound, and it just blasts your speakers, and that's the April Fool's joke.
That's called art, my friend.
Yeah, we record this once a year for
Dedication
like 5
to the
years
youth.
in a row, and we just released the final project of just Wall. It's a 5-year art project.
I don't want to spend 15 hours doing that.
They'll be very confused until the art starts to really
So it's free.
shine and
Yeah.
show its true form.
You don't appreciate it like
Well,
when
if-
it's just like sketch.
Yes,
If all else fails, if we really do that, we can use the audio track of us just talking away with each other as ambience for like very noisy rooms where there's like a
Yeah,
crowd
good
in the
point.
background talking.
They're discussing the finer arts of this beautiful artistic piece known as High Sulfide.
Your very concerning as they just go and give the honey badger just another big hug. They are the most useless minions you've ever seen.
That's Aether on like 23 health, just going like, Jesus Christ, guys, come on. We need to do damage.
That's
Someone do something.
Pafit.
Pafit is gonna do a moonsault onto the honey
The fuck's a
badger.
moonsault?
No idea.
And you have
A
set it up
somersault,
so
but with a
perfectly
moon?
understanding him.
Oh, okay, cool.
So for those of us in the audience who don't know wrestling,
A moonsault, for those of people who are not wrestling fans, is
Everybody's dead
basically
quiet.
a backflip off the top rope, assault onto somebody else.
thank you, Casey.
Oh, because they're mooning them, probably.
Oh, you like bent down.
Ideally,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
I can
moonsault,
see
you're
it.
going to knock someone. Either you're going to knock someone down, or you're going to jump. If they're in a prone position, you're
If I
going
remember
to land
correctly,
on top of
Casey
them.
fails absolutely catastrophically.
Okay.
And I get super
Sounds
upset
rad.
because I'm
Do a
just like, we're
physical
fucking dead, guys.
Okay, so funny.
Like, nobody's done damage for like 3 turns.
I really need you to work with me on this because this is the coolest thing I've ever tried to do.
Casey's not trying to do damage, they're just trying to make the coolest moves.
Yeah.
Look cool.
7?
Yes.
Okay. it
Points
is.
for style.
Style over content, and it
Do I
paid
do punch
off.
damage or physical weapon damage? Punch, right? Because it's my body.
Yes, punch because it's your body.
That's a 5. It's not great, but I feel fucking good about it.
They did 5 damage.
Yep.
Physical is really low. Use spells, dude.
I just really,
Yep,
we're
yep.
in a fucking wrestling ring. I wanted to fucking do a moonsault.
Do
Let
at
me
least
live.
one.
I'm gonna old head here.
I
Next,
remember
I'm
this.
gonna
I
old
remember
school.
my like deteriorating, like, oh god, we're not gonna
Glad
win
that
this.
happened. So it's now Honey Bun's go, and she's like,
No. My love. My blood.
My blood?
And she does the fly thing again. She like smashes her lollipop
She's
hard and
distraught.
this time.
There's also blood
She has to, like,
everywhere.
grab
He's
all three,
dying.
reach up,
He's not dying, he's
and
fine.
everyone- oh boy, that would also hit her husband. Ah, fuck it. Right.
Oh no, Honey Bun.
Super unhappy.
I'll save you. Flamethrower.
No. Honey Badger. Honey Badger.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think you can outlive this damage.
She's not sure, but she thinks.
Thank you so much,
a
cousin.
7.
It's so
Anybody
fun
got
having your
armor
voice in there. And thank you, Neil and
I
V,
mean,
for
me too,
making this
yay.
shit. Like, it's
Everyone
great.
gets hit, including him. Sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm very dumbly proud of how stupid and funny this
takes
is.
25
It's
damage.
terrible. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep, one of my skeletons jumps backwards and pushes me out of the way so I don't incinerate.
Okay, so you would take 15 damage?
How much was it? 20.
25. I need to read exactly what the ability I gave you says.
I didn't read it.
Protect the master. If you receive a potential killing blow, your nearest minion will jump in the way of the blade to try and save you. If the damage is more than the health of the minion, then any excess damage still applies to your health pool.
Right, yeah. Minions have 10
so
health.
The only
I
way
think.
you can survive this is if both of your minions jump in the way and you are left with exactly 1 hit point.
I had 18 though, so.
Oh, you only had 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, you'd be fine. So yeah, you would
Yeah,
just
fine.
be taking
You have
5
3
damage in
health.
that case. As both of your minions like lie
50.
down on the bears, just like waddle over and they just like lie very happily around your feet, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then they incinerate. They're like the worst, like you know. Those,
They were terrible minions.
slippers
Yes, they
that
They
are,
were
like,
really
those
bad.
Dog things,
Just
those,
hugging
like, character
people.
shapes that basically turn into those. But incinerate instantly off your feet. Everyone else, you take 25 fire damage, and you're bereft of minions. Okay.
Rough.
Cool.
I'm still alive?
Yeah.
Honey Buns was very unhappy. Okay.
That's Honey Badger.
Honey Badger has
This
a chance
must
to
be the
break
point where
free
you
of the
die.
vines,
It has to
It
be.
has to be.
and he does not.
There cannot
He
be
got a
that
7
much
on an 8.
left of the episode.
No.
Yeah, Honey Badger can't break out. He almost did, but he's still struggling quite heavily. Brian.
No. Nope. It's another round.
Oh, that's me.
What? V.
Yes, it is. Neil, yes, it
You
is.
cut this
There's
shit
still
down.
around
Three
15
target
minutes
magical
of the
attack
episode left.
damage.
15,
It
1
causes a
5.
blood
Yeah.
tornado.
Okay, thank God. I thought you said 50, and I was
not
like,
50.
nah, I'm going home.
It's a 2,
Quest
a
Portal
7,
are
and
just
a
like
6.
I can see them like sweeping the floors out there. They're kind of
7
looking at
more
us,
hits,
checking their
the
watches,
Honey
like,
Badger
come on, guys.
it's
hits,
rough.
Honey
Yeah.
Buns.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Special damage.
22.
22.
Join the
on
chaos.
Honey Badger. He looks super rough. guys, as this tornado of blood just like buffets into him.
Tornado of
he
Blood.
Beaten,
Yeah.
like smashed
That's a
to
good album name.
pieces, contained within his like viney prison. He looks
That's
super
the
good.
original soundtrack of Sharknado.
Okay.
Oh.
That was gross. I loved it. Murger.
Murger charges and is gonna headbutt. Headbutt? Headbutt. The honey badger.
What? No. Why would I not stick to my hot butt?
Charges in. Hits on a 6.
Yes, it does.
Because I had no idea what the fuck that was. Did it look suspiciously like a headbutt?
Nah.
It's my own thing.
Copyright.
Boy. Wait, no, you should have a plus to that number, so that's the wrong one.
This?
Yep.
Oh
Fuck.
boy. Yeah.
I said yes
raised
before
that
I looked at the numbers. Well, that was a way more. 26. Oh!
26.
Oh.
You
Oh.
run head first. You charge into the honey badger. How'd you kill him?
He's like
I better go
tied
through
to
him.
the ground and
I
trying
better
to
go through
rip
him
out
like a
the
fucking
vines,
chest burster.
And in like a desperate move, he moves his head down to start biting at them. And at that very moment, Murker just comes running out of the field and just straight front on the forehead. And it just, you hear just a loud, sickening crack.
Garbage.
As it just
Garbage. You're supposed to go like through him in a cinematic shot where the outlines like become black and there's like a blood red slash across the screen. It's terrible.
Honey buns,
And
my.
you smash him to pieces.
Oh my goodness.
I told you just to give us the nectar. I didn't want to have to perform regicide.
Good job.
I did.
You killed the honey badger.
Regicide.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
now I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably sitting on somewhere like.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, it's. I think on 20 I was supposed to turn into owlbear.
I think so, yeah.
And I'm sitting on like 20 something.
Yeah.
I guess I stomp a little bit with my hooves since I don't have my staff anymore.
Aww.
And
He sounds so
another
sad and
spear
defeated.
shoots
Yeah.
towards the not so innocent rabbits.
Okay, yeah.
Raise the honey badger. Or does it take a lot of time?
No, he can do it in a thing.
How much is that?
Make
I
the
put in the thing
queen
you can do
fight
this
her
in.
husband.
Do you know what? I don't care if I put it alternately. Yes, do it in a. You can do it in this. From this one time,
Fuck
I
it.
will say. Yeah.
Fuck it,
I can't
yes.
remember exactly what I've been there.
I don't remember.
Honey badger goes up.
I just wrote cool
Do
shit.
you have enough resources? He is a boss.
Bullshit.
Clearly.
No, I don't. Never mind.
How many resources do you have?
9.
9, and it's 10 for a boss.
Oh.
Fuck it.
No.
Let me check your sheet because I kind of want this to happen because it's so
I have
gross
a
and
resource
hilarious.
potion and my resource is HP, so I don't really need it. So he could have had 2.
You can chuck one at him and you can drink it. I will
Yeah,
say
I
that's
don't.
your
I
like
mean, I
free.
can't use
action.
Shark?
resource potions.
They're horses.
so-
Yeah, yeah.
They know for throwing
Okay,
shit
so-
with hooves.
Yeah, roll your resource drink.
Just bat it, like.
You literally need 1 point, but still.
2
Well,
points.
you secured that raise. You have 1 resource left. How did it look when you raised the honey badger from the death?
From the death.
From the death.
It kind of sort of compresses a little bit. As you,
Capital
like,
T.
steps on the vines, and it's sort of
What, in the
most of
death
its
part says the
fleshy
death?
skin, and it's just most just
Dicks.
bone and sinew.
Oh, cool. You basically rip the bones out from the inside. That's super gross. That's so super gross.
I didn't want to do this. You guys
Okay,
forced me.
Cool. I love it. The
I
stats
never
are
intended this
30
to be the thing.
HP. He has lots of armor because he's basically bone now. And his damage is 2d10 plus 3. It's on your raising the dead
Jesus.
sheet, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was 10 points,
cool
but
beans.
Jesus.
That's like
Excellent.
just under half the
As
resources, I
your-
think.
As the
allotted
rest of,
as a normal.
defeat, as you're
I think
about
we
to
had
go
20.
do your thing, you
25,
suddenly
I
see
think.
the honey badger being reanimated by your unicorn rainbow friend.
Regicide.
Go for it.
He goes and he licks you again for some more HP because
I'm gonna
even
say
though
this.
feet is, like,
It was cut
really
out. I
well
asked what the
had,
fuck regicide was at some point.
I'd rather
Oh.
waste- I'd rather
That's why I
use
You
my
said,
Killing
you
the-
said the
Killing
word.
the monarchy.
No, yeah, that's how I remembered the word later.
Again, the wounds
Okay.
that you sustained from the burns suddenly like a treatment of really good aloe vera.
I think it was cut or I googled it in the background. But this is back when I had like a really shitty setup, so I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Cool.
He just walks over, whispers regicide, and licks you.
I'm gonna lick you back and whisper regicide.
They're Frenching over regicide.
God, I love killing kings and queens.
Wow.
You know that you're part of.
Wow.
Valanda will probably come to regret this next proclamation.
Do you know what? At some point, if you guys end up having to kill like a king or a queen in TLD, it's a thing that will have to be said between them.
And I forgot. It never happened.
Oh no.
Each other.
Yeah, just
Time to add in a random king or queen so you can kill them.
Yeah.
Okay,
One for the road.
And then Squash and, Sultana and whoever just Frenchie going regicide.
Alan Morn. He's the voice of Alan Morn.
Yes.
It doesn't even need to be like an actual king or queen, it's just someone called Queenie.
They go to a theater and take it a little bit too seriously. Frenching on the stage over the dead corpses of actors.
But Callum has a sword!
Yeah, she can lick
Callum can't lick back!
I'm not telling you, dude. Kill me.
No, because at a certain health level, you do something.
I am literally 1 point away from it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. As she does this, as she cries out, her wails of pain just like begin to like shake your eardrums, and they just kind of explode out the sides. You become like kind of deafened by like the blood pouring out of your ears. As she does, an unfortunate amount of damage. 31 damage.
Oh no!
Sorry, I have to press this fucking button here. Is this the screen share button?
I don't know.
There we go. There we go. I had literally 31 health.
Oh,
Brutal.
And your friend and colleague.
That's
his
rough.
Brain melting
That's
out
rough,
of
buddy.
his ears doesn't even get to transform into the awesome cool creature I think should be in his dies.
Still, the only time we could have ever had an owlbear in TLD history.
Good. Cool.
Good shit.
Cool beans.
Good times. Okay, that was Honeybun's go. It's now Briar's go.
Oh man.
Can I have a death cry?
Yes, you may.
Don't fuck with my body!
Friendship, honor, respect for the dead. Not in this game.
No promises.
Everyone, give the necromancer your resource book.
Oh fuck.
I say 3 times throughout this podcast, don't fuck with my body. Observe.
Can I use my free action to go loot his body?
Not yet, because it's Briar's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna take all the blood out of his body. And I'm going to make a little...
Oh wow.
You had the badger that earlier. Didn't use its blood.
So
That's a beautiful
I drain you of your blood to drown the rabbit with.
I am so freaking happy. Awesome. Make a magical contact.
3, 7, 8.
I don't,
68 damage.
I don't have an excuse for what I did there.
Comes the end of the honey badger, and the end of honey buns. The most useful thing that Murgon has ever done.
You're so mad.
Son of a bitch. That was a genuine cry of my outrage.
Like all the redness, the others like begin to duplicate and fizzle out and disappear.
Oh fuck.
And eventually, honey buns stop
Oh,
moving,
fuck.
and they fall out of the blood sphere around their head and lay on the ground and dead.
I have no apologies.
I'm going to walk. I'm gonna like trot over to between the two of them, like Di and Briar.
Nope, I'm representing
And
this
I'm
there.
going to nudge one hoof of each of their hooves up with my head, like we're in a wrestling match and they're the winners, and I'm just gonna be like, winners! Team Blood Magic!
You see like, the other
Use every part of the body!
You see these other creatures slowly begin one person begins to applaud, like, yeah, this is.
Pieces of shit.
And realize that nobody else is applauding. As you suddenly see all of them just like put their hands on the side of their face and like and leg it out of this like big cathedral as you have used blood to torture, destroy, and maim.
I asked everyone to scream. I forgot this bit.
Can I use a resource?
It's funny that we don't really do Foley work until we think it's really funny, and then we do it, and only where it's really funny.
Now you know, guys, Sprouting is about to be a comedy.
Oh no!
I go in a really deep voice, and my eyes are glowing. We are your gods now.
I need to ask a very important question here, guys. At some point, are you going to?
Yes, I'm getting the stuff.
Thank you, Neil.
Stuff
Thank you.
No. I want to be the god of this.
Yeah, my question is, you guys are in a kind of different existence now. You don't have to go back if you don't want to.
What's that voice?
Or you can go back. This is
have
entirely your choice.
We can be pony gods.
We can be as
and
gods
rule
to
this
these
land
pony
through a
pathetics.
combination of necromancy, blood magic, and pure unadulterated wrestling. So, like, why would we not do that?
Too much sugar, too little blood.
There's so much blood here.
Evidenced by the honey badger and honey buns, which are like torn to shreds and like.
Yeah, there's a lot of animals here that are not made of candy. There is plenty of blood for you to have.
So it's not just
There's
diabetes.
Plenty of blood for the blood god. The blood god
You
being
could have
Neil,
sugar and
plenty
meat.
of bodies for the
No,
body god.
sugar and blood.
The body god being Rethix, and there's plenty of.
I just forgot his
mischief to be
name.
had
It's
for the
Rethix.
mischief god, which is me. So I don't.
Okay, so is this? Are you guys staying here? Who is going to stay here and rule over candy?
Me.
Okay.
I want to stay here and rule over all these candy people as their god, and I want them to worship me and bring me sacrifices.
Briar, are you staying here, or are you going to go back to the cult of Caden and save the world?
He kind of thinks about it and then thinks about like the crazy fucking creatures here, and he's like, you know, there might be some good blood here. Good magic blood.
Well, it's definitely not bad blood.
Crazy magical
Everybody has
creatures
diabetes.
here.
It's pretty
And,
sweet, if you don't mind me
yeah, I'll
saying.
stay for now.
You're welcome. I'm done.
Okay. And
I think.
Dakai,
There you go.
what are you doing?
I was trying to remember his name.
It's a tough one. I do have a giant honey badger, which I could use as a mount in the real world.
You can hear how quiet
I thought
am.
as a pony.
You wouldn't know what it would turn it back into in the other world.
That's a good point. I'm gonna find out.
So you're going.
Yes.
Okay, are you taking... I need to ask two other important questions. Are you taking some golden nectar of the gods with you?
Sure.
Important. What's that
And
rule?
are you raising the
Shut
girl
the fuck
as another
Why are
ally?
you picking this up?
I mean, I promise not to, so I'll do
Shit, people.
Okay.
Ethan already wrote himself out of the show.
Out of Mura's body and make it into a flute.
You don't even have fingers to play.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah.
Courtiers
That's true.
Someone
That's
else to
true.
play it for me.
Sickeningly sweet world
You
known
don't
as
even
Sandy
have
Floss
fingers.
Vale.
You're
so
staying
bad.
here.
Who have now pretended to be the
It's
gods
like that
of
moment in
blood
Dark
and
Dice when
not
Travis
quite
randomly made
benevolently
Caitlyn come back for just
Oh,
a brief
yeah.
moment, and Caitlyn was not prepared, and she was just
Yep.
doing what was it,
Crochet,
crocheting in the
Yep.
corner.
Whether in fact they
fucking
may
funny.
be considered the apocalypse of their life is entirely up to that point, but we won't speculate. However, back in the Dark Land where the cult of Caden and the old lady Talus is waiting, she is surprised to see that there is only one possibly alive person returned back, and another one brought back as their undead minion, riding this huge skeletal steed which kind of looks like it's breathing fire. It looks
Nightmare.
super fucking rad. She takes the golden nectar of the gods, and she says,
Well, it's not quite the murderous manacles of fate, nor the tears of patricide, but it's a good start.
With only one of the relics actually returned, Talus leaves the camp and walks into the darkness. The world continues its fight against the blissful eclipse. Their story continues on.
You were planning to do more, weren't you?
No. We come to the end of our tale.
I didn't even know how the fuck I was going to end this.
Take their revenge. There's 75 copyright.
Is it infractions or infringements?
Infractions.
Yeah. Would be infringement, but yeah.
That would be an infringement.
Wait.
This podcast has starred Casey.
That's not how copyright.
Aethor.
I've never heard of it before, so I'm not afraid of it.
Neil.
I'm in a cult.
Yes, bye-bye.
And Valonda.
I regret it.
Special guest appearances from Arch. Drew. Copyright infraction. Holly. Cassie. Thirsty.
What the fuck? My face.
And Travis.
As a sort of as a shriek.
What the fuck?
Thank you for listening.
That lives rent free in my brain at all times.
That's what you're referencing?
Yeah. It was never used in the episode, I don't think, but he recorded it because I asked him
Neil,
to.
this is my lines for the honey badger.
Oh my god, there's
shit
bloopers.
For, this
Neil, you spoil
whatever
us.
the fuck you guys did. I don't even know. This is really fucked up.
Was it Arch?
Copyright infraction. Tag team copyright infraction. Triple tag team self-referential copyright infraction. Quadruple
Oh my god, I've
tag
forgotten
team
this.
Copyright infraction. To escape with their lives start again. One team must.
Me being mean to everybody who voice acts for us. Oh man.
Always.
I can't do it again. Context of this must be strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Don't talk about honey badgers forever. Hopefully you can piece together something that works. So I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
Unless you need me to.
Yeah.
Outro.
Well, there you go, Neil. Have fun placing those weird ass fucking lines in there. God, if I fucking know.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Oh, I forgot you put bloopers on. Fuck me.
That turns out our humor hasn't changed in 5 years.
Yeah, it really hasn't. No, yeah, that what the fuck? He recorded it as a bonus extra, like, in case we wanted to use it, but I don't think we did.
No, I think it was when he gets put in the bone cage and gets poked to death.
No, the what the fuck is thirsty.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. No,
Because he used to do that a lot when we played at home with random things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
One of his characters, and it was super fucking funny. Oh my god. It has been 5 years. What the hell?
I think I listened to this like
3 hours.
year after it came out, so 4 years for me.
What the fuck were we smoking?
That good shit, man.
Oh.
Alright. We have 3 hours of content, guys. We need to wrap up.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening.
And watching. Yep. If you did.
I'm watching. I am very proud of what we did. I think we have made genuine comedy gold.
We regret nothing.
And yeah, I regret nothing. That was fucking great. And everyone who starred as voices in it were fucking awesome. And you guys who played in it were pretty good.
So
it was
fucking
pretty
fun.
good.
The Neo grabbing the blood out of my character's body and murdering the honey butter, the honey buns lives rent free in my head. I genuinely think about that randomly from day to day. Just like, motherfucker. It's like 80 damage. Just like, the fuck is this bullshit?
The one thing you wanted.
Everybody heard it repeated many times. Fuck with my body.
Nah, I don't think that's what it said.
I want to be useful.
I guess that's it. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this random commentary track for April Fools.
Yeah.
That's it.
Happy April Fools.
Hey.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.